G'day guys. Hope you guys are having a great day so far. So I'm trying to do this new Twitter thing and see if it's working or not. Okay, and turns out it is working quite well. Okay, turns out it is working quite well as well, which is pretty awesome. Because I wanted to know if I could be live on everything at once. So it seems like we are. So pretty much John on 15, Stills Angels. Well, it's pretty much over at this stage. And I'm gonna say John is looking pretty good at the moment. Not gonna lie, John is looking pretty good at the moment. And we're gonna get to the Stills Angels game as well. Oh, that's a bit of silliness. Forgot to set my title on one platform as Twitch. But I hope you guys are having a great day today. I got home very, very late because traffic, rains in Perth equals, you know, tappy stuff. Hope you guys have a great day, and we are going to smash out day 2, which is going to be awesome. We've got the next game. We've got Stills, which we're just going to get on now because obviously Stills is the only one playing. Not Stills, sorry. Mind Freak v Ozone, because it's the only game playing at the moment. Winner will play at BO3 against John, basically. So we'll have to get that thing set up shortly. We're just going to get into the game quickly as well, and I am going to get my dinner. Hope you guys are all having a great day, and yeah, it's going to be pretty awesome today, actually. I hope this works. Otherwise, we have to pick off one of the players. Okay, all good. Be right back, guys. This is surprisingly a close game. Very, very close game. So basically, the winner will play. Winner will play John, basically. Like I said, I'm actually really surprised that August, i.e. Ozone, I get in this close, to be honest, given the fact that, well, Ozone knocked out, if you guys don't know, Ozone knocked out, Bingo, by the way. Bingo, looking for Org, which is out there, when you think about it, okay? Like, completely crazy to knock out looking for Org. But they won the first game. Now versus Mind Freak. Got 5 rounds on T-side overpass, which is pretty decent. So pass score, it's good. Can they get a 6th round and put Mind Freak under the pump? Fullworks, you heard the noise. Gonna take down the PPR. They get another one. Gonna take down the Govius from dropped. No trades yet, and that's looks like the CT they're gonna hold, but Michella's able to trade one back, taking down 4 legs, but Supra is actually taking down the local Night Raid. And it's gonna be probably most likely 10-5. Super spots the bomb. Oh, beautiful shot by Super to end the half, 10-5. Oh, jeez, Mind Freak had a bit of a rally towards the end there. Look at that. 10 rounds in a row. No worries, Tito, man. Alright, literally just got home. I thought some other people would be coming on today, given the fact that, it's towards the business end of the tournament. We still got some good teams in the mix. I'm gonna say right now, I'm surprised the Sunday School got knocked out by John. What? John always surprises. I think Sunday School and looking for Org were the 2 main favorites to go through. Pretty much. Either way, Mind Freak on the pistols. August on the pistols as well. dualies on both Mingovi and Craxy. The people got the flash out on DPR. It's just waiting there. Mindfreak going up long. I'm going to say I think Mindfreak are playing this very, very well because not many people go up long to execute, and not many people defend long either. Gonna adjust that defense too long at the moment, given the fact they saw 2 players there. Mingovi gonna stay short, so I can put the third player into A. I think that's a smart play there, to be honest. Smoke's gonna go towards back of the site for Super Inverse. Are gonna push in, and should be an execute to the A side. Actually, dropping back. No crossfire on A on long. A Night Raid from Restrooms tries to do the best as he can. Looks like they're going to play for a retake. Now Mingovi coming up long A. Tux is not checking it, so Mingovi with the second shot takes down Tux. I'm surprised that Tux wasn't looking at long. And now they could have a pretty easy retake here. However, danger, critical frag there. DPR has one more, takes down Super versus a trade. It's going to be a crazy retake here. 1 for 1. Thursday, I know he's at back inside Thursday. Gets one, can DPR trade out, needs to trade out quickly, needs to eventually snipe it. 4Lex at short. He's playing the headshot angle. Smart move from 4Lex. Opens it up. Taken down by DPR, but DPR does not have a kit. Let's give you a first round on the board for Mindfreak. DPR lives as well. Picks up a flash. Will he force up? Will he force up? I can see August potentially forcing up this, to be honest. Given the fact that Mindfreak's buy will not be that strong. But they're going to go for the eco. Probably don't want to give a big head start to Mindfreak on their T side. Four in bathrooms, all just waiting. Hopefully one player peeks in, they can steal max 10. Tuck gets 1, gets 2, can get all 4. It's gonna reload, dodges a few bullets. And Tuck will get the 4th as well. Good anti-eco so far. Tuck's looking for the ace. Can he find the ace? Oh no, taken down by DPR. DPR's gonna be able to recover a weapon. No, he is not super able to silence him with the Galil. Give it 12 round on the board for Mindfreak, and Mindfreak got a good farm round out of that. Very, very good farm round. Three AKs. Or 3 Galils, 1 AK at AWP with some M4s. August really need to win this round here. Mingovi trying to get any sort of wall bangs. That's a bit of damage to danger. Actually going to be thrown over to where Mingovi is. In fact, there was actually Claxy and DPR trying to boost up. They take a bit of damage. Danger's got to keep some sort of presence here as well towards the short area, given the fact that, you know, there's a lot of wall bangs coming in. Making sure that the players do not feel safe in going for a free wall bang. It's like good work by Mingovi as well, just making sure like he just pings that wall bang over and over again in connector. Don't let Mindfreak feel comfortable at all. Night Raid. Got the pixel angle at restroom. Going for that A site. Meanwhile, Mingovi's going for the split. They've heard the utility. Night Raid buying time. Mingovi going for the flank. Might be able to get a couple of kills here. Night Raid's just going to buy time. And he just does the rest. 1-2. Ningovi. In fact, DPR's going to kill as well. And now I'm going to say, I think Tuck realizes Ningovi's behind, but quickly traded up by Super and Verza. But they've lost the bomb on site. But they've re-established the site. They need to get to the bomb. Super are able to get to the bomb. Bomb planted. That's going to be a retake scenario. Now DPR spotted both through the smoke, and it's just a quick retake. I'm going to say that was a big round from Mingovi. And DPR as well, actually. DPR pushing out a smoke to allow Mingovi to get another kill. Allow Mingovi to reach out and get another kill. And August win the 6th round that they needed to win. Danger. There's a Mind Freak. Not under too much pressure yet. They've got a couple crucial rounds here. Still in the driver's seat and all. Night Raid just waiting for party. Just waiting for Super to peak party. Trying to get these early picks. Mind Freak's also got connected control as well, which means August can't really maintain this advanced position for too long. August hasn't really fought too much for connector, which is to Mind Freak's advantage, because Mind Freak can quickly switch to B very quickly. I mean, Govi's getting curious with this lurk. Very curious. Forlex is waiting for it. Before Forlex find it though. No, he goes past Forlex. He's gonna have a few kills here. Should be taken out by Forlex. Will be taken out by Forlex. Oh no, Forlex has a bit of damage from Mingovi as well. Mingovi's actually done enough. Actually done a lot of damage as they waltz into the side to A. Rotations coming through. They don't know if anyone's on the site yet. Well, Night Raid does now take it down Verza. Now Forlex gonna be careful going towards Optimus, and Night Raid gets a second as well. And they're on default, so it's gonna be a 2v2 retake. Now Tuck's looking towards the Optimus. Should be able to get one, he does. Now Night Raid's gonna come in. Oh, we can't get the third, but eventually he will refrag and re-peek, and now Night Raid playing very aggressively, still reloading his AWP at the moment. Now Night Raid is waiting towards long. Man, I think Night Raid might be able to just go for the defuse. Night Raid holding it. Super's gonna start spraying it soon, and Night Raid will get the ninja defuse. Nothing really much Super can do. Can't really hit AWP scope, can't really hit anything. He's not sure if Night Raid's off the bomb or not. That will be a 7th round and a timeout for August here. August really making it sting towards Mind Freak. I've got to say, though, I don't think that's really a tilt of the round. I don't think the Mind Freak boys will be like, oh, you know, to be stewing and like losing that round. The fact they got a bomb plant out of that round is pretty positive. Wait, they'll be very happy they got a bomb plant out of that round, considering like they were 4-2 down. And had a bit of damage on them as well from Mingovi's backstab. They will probably be discussing like how to counter that backstab, because Mingovi has been doing his lurks and just been peaking with timing always. For the last 2 rounds. They need to adjust to that, because otherwise it's just going to keep slapping them over and over again. They can't have that. Definitely not at this stage they can have that. Starbreak gets number 1, Mingovi gets number 2, and gets the third, but Verza to trade out. We'll pick up an M4 from that, or AK from that. I think Forlex can come around and pick up the M4 that Mingovi dropped. Forlex looking around. Can he take down Night Raid? It'd be huge if he does, and he does. Night Raid goes down as the AWP dropped. Verza shuts down St. Sheila, Obichella, and that's with no damage whatsoever. They're in trouble here, August. They're going to go together. Praxi takes down Verza. They're not sure. Oh, they'll know now where DPR is. They haven't grabbed the bomb yet. The bomb's in connector. I think Praxis saw the bomb as well. 4x for Dior. Doesn't see anyone. 4x will grab one of the no-scope. He grab a second. Oh, he does. And 4x wins a massive 1v2. I'm going to say, all of us not going to be happy with that. They should never have lost that round. Can only imagine the August camp at the moment. They know they should have not lost that round. Now Mindfreak are doing the same things back to them, calling the timeout. And this time they'll be tilted about that round loss. Force spy coming in from August. Have to force spy at this stage. Got no other options. Kind of in a scenario where it's just like awful. Molotov being thrown down. Molotov was got to be thrown down. Like, mate, you're gonna burn your own teammate. Flashbang goes in. Full unaffected. Should get two. Does get two. Great spray down. Might get a third. Turned out by DPR. DPR should be able to grab the AK. And he does grab the AK and walk back with it. I'm a bit surprised he wasn't punished, but hey. He takes those. Now lurk play coming in from Danger, and Danger might take DPR down. He does. Danger trying to check the rest of the site. I think they're trying to lure everyone over towards the B site. Now Verzo Connector holds it. Takes down Mingovi. It's going to beat around. Not really much August can do. And August, well, give me a deep hole to dig themselves out of. Four AKs and all. Pretty much gonna be 15 at this stage. I don't see August being able to get anything out of this. If they get a gun out of this, great, but it's gonna be this next buy. Gonna be their last buy back against the wall. Probably gonna be not much action, I suppose, with this anti-eco. Super takes down Mingovi. Ooh, Craxy. He takes down Danger. Might be able to pick up a weapon here. Ooh. Gonna be a hard one though for Craxy. Unae's being thrown in. They're going for the execute. Craxy's trying to get the thing. He does get the thing on the fall. Like, can't get the second thing though. Looks going to be very, very careful here, but you know, a lot of these players on very, very low HP. 40 seconds to execute. I think they're going to switch over towards A. Night Ray rotating over. So here, any indication that they're going towards A, they might pick up that AK. Ooh, Sheila takes down Forlex. That's another gun dropped. And they're going to assume that they're going straight to A. This means they can grab the weapons. AK picked up. But now they're going to have to defend on the other end. That DPR popping up. Taken down by Super, but does think Super. Alverza on Optimus. Gonna be a patient post-plant from Mind Freak. Night Raid gets given the AK. Hero AK coming in. Now they're seeing him. Night Raid doesn't check off the mid first. He's going to pop out and just spray him into obliteration. Now the boosts. Ooh, great work by Tux. That's pretty much around. August will have to... Oh, no, wait a second. So Sheila gets a 2k, but it goes down the end. Give 15 for Mind Freak, and that was getting a bit nervous. Very, very nervous. Fuck. Well, this is the round we've been waiting for, basically. Ooh, 4x gets the opener. Can't lose these jewels, and they know that. To be a massive, massive hold. Every single jewel counts at this stage. Mind Freak trying to put the pedal on early. Night Raid has to defend A by himself. Danger and St. Sheila having a bit of a duel at Monster. August. Oh, August do get a frag back. Vorlex drops them in Govy, and Mingovy's got almost... Oh, he's got water control at the moment. Shore control. Now Mind Freak. They only have to just get one past the keeper, and they'll be golden. Yeah, we sprays through monsters, just hoping to get anyone at this stage. He's got the shadow advantage at the moment. Being super aggressive here. Just waiting for it. Now, Big Over gets one. Traded out by Danger. Danger only taking a bit of damage. Rotates coming through. Molotov towards short. Trying to hold the site. Another smoke's gone down as well. Trying to get that ball into default. It's going to be a 3v3 retake. No, not yet. Night Raid from Heaven. Shuts down Super. Now Danger trying to get into that site with Tux. Now Tux gonna go for the pillar pipe. Now, taking a lot of damage. Danger goes down as well, and Tux can't get anything done. DPR with the trade. Oh, actually, it was not a trade, actually. DPR makes it 16 on the board. Not 16, sorry. 8 on the board. They wanted to make it 16. They couldn't. Bit rough. 7 more rounds. Do they have Mind Freak? And Mind Freak, like I say, Mind Freak have been very, very good today. First game, they won in an absolute landslide. Just giving you the update on the scores here. They won, I believe, it was like 16... Oh no, 16-10? Oh no, 16-4 against Golf Club. And that was a bit of a drubbing. So, yeah. They've been doing pretty good so far. Now, Mind Freak, they don't have the great weaponry, but they're still trying to win it with a Mac 10. I gotta say, a lot of boosts from August here. Mind Freak up for the task on it. Another HE grenade being thrown in, making sure that short player can't make any big plays. G'day, Reagan. Hope you're having a good day, my dude. See what DPR's being able to see at the moment. Nothing too much. I'm gonna say, August play a very, very weak A defense. Like a very, very weak A defense, as you can see here. Because, like, they're not defending aggressively or to fountain or anything like that. That's just Night Raid by himself. Night Raid checking up long. They won't be able to hear Night Raid, basically. If throw a Molotov, gonna buy a bit more time. It's just feeling a bit nervous. Given there's no B action, and they've got connector control, they've got to say it's A at this stage. Night Raid. Very, very nervous here, because you can tell the nerves on him. He's just not sure where they're going to come from. They've got no information. One play going down towards long. Flashbang's going to be thrown in. Night Raid misses the first shot. That's a crucial miss. And they might be able to get in here as well. Now, Night Raid will go down 100%, and they've just completely obliterated that A defense. However, a win for DPR, but DPR's cracked one, but he's just banged out by Tux, and it's just up to Mingovy. He's going to be lurking. They know he's going to be on the flank. Tux is already looking around for him. Mingovy can't make a noise, needs to get the 2k. doesn't clean up. It needs to be clean on danger. Spots 4x. Gotta be careful here. Mingovi throws the flash towards Tuck, so Tuck can't peek. Oh, actually hit 4x, but 4x turns around in the nick of time and does take that. In fact, I think 4x is only half flashed. And, well, Ozone are going to be eliminated by Mindfreak, and we're going to go into a BO3 between Mindfreak and John, which is going to be fairly interesting for the closed qualifier, which I gotta say right now, probably neither team was expected to really get into these big qualifiers, which is well, I gotta say right now, like, didn't expect either of these teams to be contesting for it. Now, it's gonna be MF v John. So John Industries, basically, if you guys don't know who John Industries is, it's basically Patrick. So if you don't know who Patrick is, basically he's a player in the AU scene, and well, it's gonna be, it's gonna be a pretty decent game. I think Mindfreak have got the edge here. Mindfreak have been cruising fairly well at the moment, and John have been getting into some really, really close games, and it's gonna be a BO3, and I feel like Mindfreak with the experience of Tux, Forlex, and many other players in there, they should be able to win it. It's a bit disappointing, of course, to see, obviously, Mingovi, Night Rain, DPI go, and I gotta say, overall, like, Ozone did a lot better than they should have, to be honest. Like, they've done a lot better. I don't imagine that Ozone will get to this point in the next qualifier. They could. If they do, I'll be very, very impressed with it. But they definitely overperformed here. I think they'll be very, very happy with their performance. Now, Mindfreak, I'm going to say they could be, like, licking their lips, basically, because they've got John Industries next, and they've got a real chance of getting to that close qualifier and potentially having a chance. That's the main thing that they want to do, basically. We're going to have a 10-minute break, by the way, guys, so we can just say hi for a bit and stuff like that as well. Thanks for the raid monitor as well. You guys are having a great day so far. Let me find the game. God, I don't have the bracket open. This is a struggle when you don't have the bracket open. It's just like, hey Tilly, what's up? I'm actually streaming this on both Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube today. Okay, I was testing Twitter stream to see if it works or not, and everything's going really fine at the moment. Okay, I'm actually a bit surprised. Someone said it would melt my CPU, and then it didn't. Okay. Oh, we got the vetoes. They're going immediately, by the way, guys. They're going immediately. I'll be careful. Oh, I gotta say right now, I tell you, I don't care about Twitch. Okay, I gotta be real with that one. Okay, I don't care about Twitch. The other two, I care about. Twitch, don't care about. Okay. Like, if anything does happen, I just link my YouTube through HLTV, and that's it. Like, I don't care about Twitch. Like, I can be real, Telly. Like, I get 9 subs on Twitch, okay? That's like, fuck all. Okay, $22.50 a month, okay? I could go to YouTube, get monetized, and that's right. Now, funnily enough, at the moment, simulcasting to Twitter is not illegal, okay? Simulcasting to YouTube is illegal. But they're gonna fix this one. Overall, okay, what we got here? So we got Inferno picked by John. We got Nuke picked by Mindfreak. And we got Overpass being last. Which I gotta say, I think this is a good pick for Mindfreak. Shit. So I'm just gonna DM John quickly as well, just in case. I don't think he'll respond to me though. Shit. Who's in Thingo? Nah. You guys wouldn't have anyone in this game, right? I'll see if I can just like reach out to Verza quickly. He's probably already in the game. Just in case the thing doesn't work. Oh, John's already responded to me. Okay, cool. Yeah, so no, don't join. Okay, we got a Go TV IP. So it's got to work first of all. Okay, cool. Okay, guys, I'm just gonna go get a drink. The reason why I'm trying to get into the game right away is I want to go get a drink. Okay, I've been thirsty. Okay, I'm thirsty. Okay, there we go. We're getting all the people in at the moment. There we go. So we got John Industries versus Mindfreak. I'm actually surprised that John was active. Anyways, be right back. So yeah, Telly basically, oh, if you guys don't know, multi-streaming. But yeah, Telly basically, I don't get much from Twitch, okay? You know, if I was getting a lot from Twitch, I'd be like, okay, maybe not. But I don't get much from Twitch at all. And like, I'll tell you right now, I've had more growth on YouTube and Twitter than I've had on Twitch. To be fair, I act like an idiot on YouTube anyway. If you watch my YouTube shorts, you'd be like, man, this guy's just playing with his camera. And that's pretty much it. Just waiting for everyone to connect at the moment, okay? So basically, oh yeah, we've got the series. The series is very, very important. So basically, I do expect, I expect Mind Freak to win. John's not gonna like me saying that, by the way. I do expect Mind Freak to win. Mind Freak, I've got a pretty good veto for this as well. The main thing that's gonna be working against Mind Freak is the fact that they've got T-side on nuke, okay? That's gonna work against them quite badly, okay? Because if John's won convincingly on nuke, okay? John's Industries won convincingly on nuke, and giving them CT side as you know their pick on nuke, I don't know how that one's gonna go, okay? By the way, if you're wondering why I'm echoing, I'm standing back from my mic. Yeah, I'm not sure about that one, okay? That's the main sticking point they've got against Mind Freak, is that if they lose the first map to John and Inferno, which is doable, possible, it's like a 50-50 map for both teams, then Mind Freak's playing T-side on nuke to try and keep themselves in the game. And that's going to be the sticking point for me, to be honest. Like, if Mind Freak do not have a good T-side, let's just say they get 4 free rounds, you know, there's a realistic chance of John taking it 2-0. But if Mind Freak, you know, you have a good T-side and go on a bit of a tear, next one's Overpass, and I'm going to say Mind Freak did very well in Overpass, both the T-side and the CT side. I think Mind Freak could take it out 2-1, but if Mind Freak wins Inferno, I'm going to say John Industries got a big hill to climb if they lose Inferno. Like a massive hill to climb. So from my point of view, like for the main picks, okay, from my point of view, the main picks overall is that John Industries, Inferno has to be a win, okay? You have to win Inferno. There's no ifs or buts, you have to win Inferno if you want to go for a win condition. Because winning Nuke, hey, you got a bit of a chance. But winning Overpass, where it could go, your 9th round could go T-side, and it's, you know, very, very tough start for T-side of Overpass. Probably not a higher chance compared to, obviously, T-side on T-side Nuke. So, that's the winning points for John there. The losing points, of course, for John is losing Inferno. Losing Inferno would make it very rough for them. Like, very, very rough. Now, the winning points for Mind Freak. If they win Inferno, they'll most likely win the BO3. They've got 2 team-based maps as well. So they've got the nuke in their back pocket. They've got the Overpass in their back pocket. The losing points for them definitely is if they lose Inferno, they go to a T-side nuke, which is very, very difficult to, not to win, but very, very difficult in general if they don't win pistols. What is guys saying? Good luck, have fun? And are we good lucking and having fun all here, guys? Okay, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. And we're underway. Don't tell me they stabbed each other. Oh yeah, of course, sorry, this is there. I always forget that they don't have auto knife rounds sometimes. So these two will knife each other. And that's gonna be pretty much it. Basically, this is John's map pick, so basically John will just give Mind Freak the CT side. Zero, zero. Nil, nil. It's like a football match. Oh shit. Does Micah not have the... Is Micah not have the IP? 2 seconds. I've got to help Micah out in a second. Okay. Two seconds, guys. Sorry. Pistol's coming in. I gotta help Micah out. Oh, they actually did the vitality strat. No, that's Monitor. Monitor, I was about to DM you the IP. Yeah, there we go. Bomb planted. Be 1v1. Or 2v3, sorry, not a 1v1. Could be a retake here from Mind Freak. With the P250, trying to get any old headshot. But Trade's going out all the way, and the worst part is they did not kill the player of the kit. And Versa will defuse it, make it first round on the board for Mind Freak. Oh, where are you? It wasn't Bingo that's streaming it, okay? It's there we go. Force buy coming in from John. Given the fact that John got the bomb planted, that force buy is coming in thick and fast. The Masters, M4s, and MP9. See, Mind Freak, they know that this force buy could come in, so they've forced back up themselves. John, the wizard. Look at that wizard. Gonna throw a flashbang. Val, gonna see what he can do. Valiant takes down 4 legs. But straight it out, taking down Valiant as well. It's gonna be a 1-for-1, but I think he saw a gun sticking out as well. So he's just gonna smoke it off. Reset. It's a 1-for-1. It's a gun on the ground, I believe. I think John's going to recover it. John does recover the Galil. Danger just trying to examine the smokes. Bit of a fight so far. Danger winning it. Flashbang goes in. Danger's a dead man. They know one player's CT. And they've got the B side. I don't think Versa can really do... Oh, Versa actually does take a peek. Catches some Tune. Being a bit lazy there with the timing. Well, caught him on the timing, actually. And they've got another bomb plant, John. They recover Hugh's weapon? I don't think they did. The smoke's gone away. Foul peaks, taken down by Tux. And this is a huge pick from Tux. Pick that again. Tux gets a second. John from New Box trying to take down Tux, but the damage has been done. Now, John, he's actually moved. They actually didn't catch him moving. John's got a chance to win this, but no, John goes down to Versa. And Versa... the same as last round. He's got a kit, so it's going to be a second round the board for Mind Freak. I believe Versa has not had a single death, by the way. Yeah, Versa has not had a single death. It's 2-0 to Mind Freak. 2 rounds in a row where Versa has won a 1v1. 2 AKs, 2 Galils, and a Deagle. They're forced up again. Now, someone may be going, oh, why are they forcing up? This is dumb CS. Well, realistically, Mind Freak have only got 2 MP9s, 2 M4s, and an AK. That's not any better than what they had previously. So it's just like, why not force up? You know, you're going to have a bit of a better buy because of the loss bonus. And they know that economy is weak on Mind Freak, that they can easily go back to 2-2 if they do win this round. Now, obviously, you don't want to give him a donation either. Don't want to give him a nice, you know, good old whole bunch of AKs. I have seen that happen, though, where they give him a whole bunch of AKs. It's like, come on, bro. Now, Danger at second box. He heard a bird. What's John? Gonna have to throw the smoke down because he's in a bit of trouble. Now, first, they should be able to take down John from new box. Don't think they got any of that information either, which is huge. Versa shuts down Valhalla. Motion. Trying to get to side. Motion snuck towards coffins. I don't think Supra's going to expect this. Super doesn't expect this. Now they've got the boost down there as well. Molotov can be thrown towards Nubot. Has to swing out Versa. Can he get a few more? Now Versa taken out by Q. Q to a second, but Forlex once again coming from Banana of the flank. Back to 3 on the board for Mind Freak. Mind Freak got 3 on the board. Real Riley and half playing Sharping Slash? Nah, they're not. They're fakes, okay? Someone's taking their names. Nah, that's real. They're both playing. John did not get a bomb plant there, so it's going to be pretty much a farm round here. Great utility from Mind Freak. Done a bit of damage to Val, Valiance, Hugh. Great start. John Industries need to really dig in here. Mind Freak having a good CT side to start off the half. Now, this is a critical round here. If Mind Freak can clean this up, they can start building a bit of bank. Forlex takes down Motion. Forlex demands the game to end, and he gets it. Now, Danger. He's actually caught a few of them on this cross. Is beautiful. Oh, Danger! He is the Danger. 4 rounds on the board for Mind Freak. That was a really, really good hold from Mind Freak. Working off each other there, Danger, and, you know, I already forgotten the second player, Forlex. Forlex and Danger there, working off each other incredibly well. Like, it was just the 1-2 punch. The apartment players just had no chance. Mind Freak continuing the punishment that they keep dishing out from the previous BL1s they've played. And John, that map pick, oh, looking like it's swirling down the toilet at the moment. Got a buy round coming in. Got a bit of a stronger buy given the fact that Mind Freak did not lose anyone, but that utility is going deep, and I think we've... Ooh. Fortunately, Valhalla went into Banana. John takes down Supra, and that goes, hey, even after all that utility damage, the first frag goes to John. Flashbang goes in. Ooh, we're going to say that could be a Val down. That could be a Kobe. No, it doesn't reach Val. Fracks out. Gonna say if Valhalla stayed there, I think it would have been Kobe. Would have hit his face. Now Mind Freak operating with 1 player on A. That's a very interesting prospect. Now Forlex on the headshot angle. They haven't got brackets control yet, John. 4v4, 4v5 on A. Pit does not have a player in it. Versa goes down to Motion. Now Tuck's on default. They check Cold Zera. No one's there. And they don't check for Tux, who's on the default. Box got 1-2, but bam! John breaks through. And it'll be a first round on the board for John. Jeez, I gotta say, they just encircled that A site. Molotov been thrown, trying to push these players back from Mind Freak. Gonna be an anti-eco coming in. So Mind Freak's next round out of this anti-eco, like usually it's up, down with your money, but they're gonna go have a pretty good buy after this round. I mean, Like, Supra is probably going to be the only one that doesn't have, like, a strong buy after the next round. You can see Forlex, Tux, and Verza, they can comfortably... comfortably afford their rifles. Foul. Trying to punish Super there. Most of the flashes being thrown in. John trying to go for this B side. They get P250. They look towards the garden beds. John snuck in, looking towards second box. Ooh, Verza gets a free team towards John. John's just going to spray through CT. Does take down 4X. A re-smoke going in. Now change. It's 1 for 1. Taking down the Hugh. Found a trade. And that's getting the bomb picked up. They're just waiting for the players to peek out. And Motion. Going to be planting that bomb on top of Coffins. Now foul. Great protection of that bomb. Valiant from behind. We'll take down Tux. That's going to leave Supra very, very exposed. Supra looking towards the back. Should take down Valiant here, because Valiant's going to look the wrong way. Bang! Can you get a few more? Motion just exiting the side. I think Ocean should be the one in the side. In fact, he's got the most HP. Supra gets a 1D into John. Let's say a bit dicey. But they get the job done in the end. I'm gonna say, those 1Ds were getting, very, very scary. Not gonna lie, Super hit 2 of those. Two huge 1Ds. A lot of nades being thrown in, kind of expected from Mindfreak. John just lurking around to try and ascertain some information. I know someone's in apartments. Valiance does burn Tux. Like still in balconies. Quite naked actually at the moment. Connected has no cover. And they've heard him being pinged through the walls. And that's another A defender taken out. I think John's just going to hit that A site now. They've taken 2 defenders out. Could be just one person on brackets. That's what they suspect. They'll be correct about that. Supra's not going to give his position away. Oh, he is. And Val's going to spray down through the smoke, and Supra, what is going to save at this point? John secures the A side. Not really much they can do. There may be some other games I may cast today as well. It really depends when this BO3 ends, okay? Because there's a lot of other games as well. John, taken out by a Super. Super on 1 HP, by the way. I think it's the Prodigy's V500. I could get onto that as well. Looking at the other games, we got like the Asian qualifiers coming in. And looking at basically Tyloo and NKT, as well as Lin Vision v Eruption. I gotta say, that's really disappointing to see Eruption getting absolutely railed by Lin Vision. Eruption were one of the younger Mongolian teams that, you know, were looking good, but I gotta say, ever since they just bundled out that Asia RMR, they haven't been looking the greatest at all. Danger. Takes down the foul. Get out by Hugh. Motion. Trying to get some info towards B. Basically, Mindfreaker put everything towards A. However, though, since they got that early kill, Super's going back towards B. He's like, you know, it's a 4v4. We could win this round. If we get some indication that they go B, we can pick up that weapon. So that's what we're seeing here. Make sure you're going to be thrown in, no damage dealt. Trying to poke and prod of these nades at the moment. Super takes down motion. I gotta say, like, Super, he's been very hot so far. Super gets a second. Isn't traded out. John's making a lot of noise. Super's just got to isolate them one by one. Molotovs of smoke in front of the side. They don't want to feed Super anymore. Now, John. Going for that bomb planet fountain. Super actually pokes out. Will take down Hugh from behind. John in a 1v3. He's gonna be dink-donked and shonked. And they get an AWP and an AK and an M4, and Mindfreak have done an amazing round. Super take a bow. The solo M4 able to get 2 or 3 kills. With 5 on the board. And also gives important weaponry to his team as well. Here's an AK and AWP. Especially the AWP. The AWP's a huge thing to pick up. If you want to put it that way, you know, the AWP's massive, 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 massive. Five free. Now, John. They lost a round that they shouldn't have been losing. Let's just put it that way. They're snoozing. Tuck's taking a bit of damage, but John loses his head to the AWP on Banana. Wait, Chigon has been thrown in there as well by Mindfreak. Mindfreak trying to retain control of this game. John lurched forward. Now, they take down Super. Super has been so good. Val is able to just pocket him under his shoulder. There's a rotating. Will he catch Val? Napping he does. And they've actually lost. They don't have a player on the side, so if you're going to be thrown in, it's just going to be an easy A-tag. Basically, Verza in danger, walking in like lemmings. And it's most likely to be a 4th round for John. Not really much Tux can do. Tux stuck over on the B side at the moment. Look at him. So sad. It looks like a dramatic movie, you know, him just stuck on a B by himself. It's just like, oh. John with 4. Shake off the cobwebs. Guess they're Mindfreak. It's probably going to be one of their harder games. Definitely one of their harder games here. I'm trying to think if Mindfreak have had a close halftime result so far the qualifier. I don't think Mindfreak have. I don't think Mindfreak have given up over 10 rounds in their last 2 games. No, they haven't. Giving up 8 against Ozone. 4 against Golf Club. Oh, John has been fairly close to some of their games as well. I don't think it'll be as easy as I currently. Super taking out by Q. John. They're looking strong there, but Tux from Quad able to just trade out. The 3v3 is on board here, and I'm going to say John has picked a good opening. Danger rotating. Sharp. He's got to get ready to go. He might have to push that smoke, but he just doesn't want to. B site's free. Might try to wall bang. Got to be careful, John, there. So 12 HP, and he wall bang's going to take him out. Now Tux may have to exchange his AWP for an AK. He's just checking the lurk player before he goes for it. I think Danger's basically said to Tux, hey, there's got to be 3 players here, given the fact we've heard 3 sets of utility, a scope, Smoke towards banana. Motion might have to go. Now Molotov towards new box. 2 players have to go as well. They're seeing both of them. Motion's got 1, but it should be a John hold. But doesn't matter. Motion for 2k. Valiant causes danger to be the danger himself. And John have tied it up at 5-5. It's anyone's games at this stage. Anyone's game at this stage. I gotta say, alright now, I think basically Mindfreak and John know it. It's anyone's game. Oh my god, Jaden's memeing that team. I think who did memeing? About the cams always being on. We're gonna have OT. I gotta say, it's a tough one. We could have OT here. We could have OT. Give me an anti-eco. Talk to the CC. Ooh, motion. Probably didn't expect that. At all, he's just like, oh, he peeked. Damn. Open up by Super. Oh, Valiant's unable to trade. They could have picked up the AK. Had a chance. Valiant finishes off Super. I'm gonna say it's probably a very generous pick given the fact that Valiant with the last bullet takes down Tux as well. Given that Super has won these crazy duels with the pistol. There's our piece. No, it doesn't dink John. I thought he dinked it. They're gonna hit that bomb towards the B bomb site. There's danger left. The 5-7 and geez, John puts 4 bullets in him before he even has a chance. John take the lead, 6-5. Yeah, you gotta see that. I don't think Danger had a chance to react. Danger was just already on the ground. Well, you know, basically the 4 bullets went in him is just like boom. Not a chance. Mindfreak. It's not looking good for them at the moment. Definitely not looking good for them. Deep HE towards motion. Shoot it motion. Oh, it doesn't. It bounces, hits Valhalla at the back. That was a very deep nade. There's some. They're just poking and prodding, trying to get some any damage if possible. Verza takes some HE damage of his own due to the fact that the nade went out. They knew exactly where he's probably throwing it from. Super sees the foot of Valiance. Basically pummels a few bullets in him. Valiance, not even a chance. Gotta watch out for those deceptive smokes, to be honest. Gotta watch out for those because they'll just pull you apart. Super. He's heard the Rooster run away, so he definitely knows the player's dead. Valhalla drops. Not just a flash, but Super's not gonna stay there to find out. He's on 2 HP and it's just like, mate, you know. He's been messing around, but he's going to find out very shortly. And I think Tux is going to realize that they've got brackets, but Motion post up. He will, but on the other end, Super has taken down Hugh from trying to go for the flank. Molotov towards Pit, 4x counters. Now Motion, he's just waiting. Patience is a virtue, and they know 4x is on around here in Pit. Now 4x takes down Motion, trying to lurk around. John was actually going to go onto Graveyard, besides not to. Flash has been thrown in. John will get the bomb plant at least. 4x spam through. But John gets the $800 for his team. Looking for 4x. Finds him. There's a few players behind him as well. So they know players definitely come from behind him at least. John's looking towards brackets. John puts one apartment. Gets one. Gets a second John. Might be able to win the round here. John trying to play the wall bangs. 4x knows he's on no HP. And 4x will end that 1v3 stand. And it'll be a 6th round for Mindfreak. John almost completes the impossible there. A 1v3. That's not good. Friendly fire towards John. This is a... it's going to be nice there. Pretty crucial buy round, actually. John taking, I think, about 50 damage? 61 damage, okay. And John gets Kobe because of that as well. Now a 4x throws a Molotov towards the wagon, but 4x able to hold. Oh, they're not going to like that. Blind Freak looking to get 7 here. Less Hugh. Or HE thrown towards At. Spray's not that great, but the errant bullet does take down Danger in the end. Likes to trade, and that should be the round. Unless Valiants can just go ham and take out all players on the side. They hear 4 legs. Tux is going to be forced off his angle. Super looking towards At. He gets 1, and that's the round. 7 on the board for Blind Freak. And I can say the accidental knife at the back is not going to help them whatsoever. Jesus Christ, I gotta say, these rage marketing these days from some of these analysts. Maui's going after Zywoo. Again, that's what I'm gonna say. Not again, sorry. Going after Zywoo. About Zywoo not being recognizable. Ooh. This is a very aggressive push from John. The Super's heard all of it. He's actually even got the bomb at TT spawn as well. It's gonna be a round for Mind Freak. Six. Gonna say John. This ain't looking too good for them at the moment. Hux goes down to a Kobe from Val. And that's the AWP off the angle and off the game so far. I don't think John realized the only defender. 4x shuts down Hugh from Quad. And Mind Freak and John in this weird pattern at the moment that both teams believe the other team has taken the site. Okay? So, you see Danger here. They're throwing the smoke. Put the play on garden beds. They're going to realize that not a single person's on site. They don't want to cross the site just in case someone's there lurking at cubby. Valiance, the pyro display picture. Trying to break out A. 4x on graveyard duty. Graveyard, oh, not a strong defensive position. Mind Freak have got 3 players back towards B. I think Verza might rotate in towards A, but I think they've got an inkling that, hey, they're going to B. Danger wins the opening duel against John. John is just trying to peek without any sort of contact into that site. And, oh, John have got to go soon, otherwise that Molotov's going to end that round. Val looking for John, looking for the new box boost. Oh, they've seen it. Super takes down Val. What important trade from Valiance does trade, but Danger... He pokes his head in once again, leaving just motion in a 1v3. There you go, take a screenshot as well. Moments before a clutch. Fake, bomb flight. There's her. With the boost onto Garden Beds, makes it 9 for Mind Freak. And Mind Freak, well, they go into halftime at 9-6 lead. Super leading the charge. A lot of crucial rounds. One on the back of Super. A lot of crucial rounds. We had that 2D, I think it was a 3D actually. Grabs a few weapons for his team, allows this comeback to happen from Mind Freak when John was seemingly all over them. I've got to say, you know, that was probably the highlight of the half, was definitely Super winning that Eco round, that Deagle, and also winning that Hero M4 round as well. I mean, 2 incredibly important rounds to gift Mind Freak a bit of a lead here on Inferno, the opponent's map pick. And then after this, they go to the T side of Nuke. So, yeah. That's going to be the next one up. Now, pistol rounds just 1 for 1 as they try to rush in here. Yeah, Pit, no HP. Eddie Glock is just going to blast them away. Tucks with the bomb plant at safe. Yeah, Super. The dualies from John takes down Forlex. Super trades out, takes down Val from Library. And they know the other 2 players are coming in from Banana. Now in towards mid. Now John picks up the Glock. Super on the off angle. Will they check Pit? They do check Pit, but John... I don't think John checks it cleanly enough. 2 for 1 trade in the favor of Mindfreak, and Mindfreak take 10. Motion tags up Danger. Important scout there from Motion. He's get a couple more, might be able to win the round. Now Motion, can he get a second? He has to get a second. Tags up Tux. Doesn't have to get the kills, just has to get the tags. Tux goes down to Motion Scout, trained out by Super, but I'm gonna say Motion's done a lot of damage. Now the MP9 charging in, Valiant hits a high HP player in Super, takes him out. Now John, he's actually gone to the backlines here. Bombs dropped the brackets, by the way. I'm not sure how they're going to get out of this. I think John could win this war fight. Val, the AK shuts down Hugh. But Verse is taking down... Sorry, Verse is taking down Hugh on quad. And that's going to be interesting how they're going to try and recover this bomb. Verse up, peeks out. Oh, Val. Now it's up to Forlex with the UMP. I don't think Forlex is too interested in this. Like I say, even if he gets to the bomb, Forlex is going to be just tagged out by John at this stage. Forlex. Challenging Val. Doesn't end well. Of course, John just peeks out, picks up his free kill, picks up the 7th round for John. That was actually a very, very good round from John. Very, very good round. Mindfreak still got the advantage though. Still got a slight advantage. Mindfreak obviously going to be an eco here. They actually tried to race up Banana. As you can see, all the grenades go off. Bit of damage here and there. You know, just gonna check around the map. Super trying to open up some angles. I think Motion may have seen a foot there. So we gotta be very, very careful. I think they're ready for him. Yeah, Balance is just waiting for him. Tap to the shoulder, tap to the head. I think Forlex made a noise there. A stare, maybe. Getting all the players clean. Forlex. What is he trying to do? Is he trying to... Mindfreak. Going for that execute. And the main part of this round is just to get that bomb plant. Well, they're going to go brackets instead. No, they're going to go strap around towards A. While Flash comes in, they don't have time. Now, should be a farm party here. 1, 2, actually, they're going to be rushed into the side. And they might get a second here. They do get a second down. They're going to get that bomb planted. The pit player's down. So Forlex just going to get that bomb down. And that's the most important part of this round is they get that bomb down. Now, Forlex has to be crucial with these hits. The Deagle and the M4. Flashbang going to be thrown in. Forlex out in the open, I think. Ooh, actually, Forlex has grabbed 1. Can he grab a second? Misses the second shot. Can't hit the 3rd. Can't hit the 4th. Got 8 bullets on the M4. Just has to get the spray down. Does get the spray down. 4x, they win a 4 spy. In a very unlikely round just by rushing all their pistols on the side. 4x has got a 4k. I didn't really think 4x was going to win that, to be honest. I mean, 4x was like, they were just like, okay, let's just get on, let's get on the site. Let's see what happens next. We'll be happy with that. They got the bomb plant down, but then he just does the undoable. The Deagles, the M4s. $11 rounds on the board, and against the run of play, Mindfree able to put 1 on the board. He has a bit of a timeout there. Oh damn, there is the Marvin retake video. It's jamming. The raid video. Motion with the scout again. Gotta be careful here for Mindfreak though, because Motion has won the round off to scout before. It's not easy. It's not easy peasy. Could go bad. Can that be side Mindfreak? They're gonna run into Motion Scout? Unlikely. Motion trying to rotate over. Look at Mindfree basically. I think they've avoided the scout. Val, not even a chance. Motion's rotated. If Motion gets a couple of shots in, be good for him. They're actually rotating back towards the A site. Now, oh, Hughes made a noise. Hughes actually spotted the rotate here. Now, the problem is that they've got that cubby player on the lurk that they can't rotate without that cubby player knowing. Tux, he's hearing all this noise. Did they check for Tux? No, Motion's going to go down. Tux might get a 2k. That traded up by Valiance. The Cowboy himself with the Deagle. They'll get the bomb plant, but they'll lose the Mac 10, which they don't probably care about. Probably sit there and be like, yeah, it's only a Mac 10. Might forget 12. They start tying the chains around John at the moment. Well, John's actually got a M4 going into the next round. But I don't think that M4 was off Tux, because Tux is the Mac 10, so they're saving it through to the next round, which is very, very important. They forced up that round. So it looks like they're going to have to try and carry that M4 to the next round. Will the M4 actually see any value whatsoever? That's the main thing. John gets the opener. And M4 that he saved from the previous round. Paying some dividends. 1 for 1. John shut down by Danger. That's the M4 dropped. Val trying to slowly peek out. If you get a quick 2-tap, you might be able to recover that bomb. They weren't paying attention. Hugh's able to take advantage of that. The 1-2 punch. And now they might actually go for A here. Rotations coming through very, very quickly from John. They're like, oh no, like we got to get rotations here quick. Now, Brave flick out. It's be a 1 for 1 here. And actually, this is not a good 1 for 1 at all. But fortunately, Val is at Dark. And will they check Dark? They're looking towards second box. Nobody's there. Gives enough time for Motion to rotate over. This could be a round that's risky for Mindfreak. They don't know where Val is. They know someone's on the site. motion looking towards Cubby. You can see it's a gun of danger. Danger. Oh, snipe motion. And Super cleans out Val. At Dark is going to be 13 rounds on the board for Mindfreak. Could be a pause here. Not terribly too sure. There's something said in chat. Maybe not. Now, nothing said. It was just like GG. Or like nice shot. Most likely nice shot. Or basically joking about where the player is. Last player is AFK. KW. Super in danger. Sneaking up towards Inferno. Mindfreak trying to get the job done. The rigid, organized, drill to a point team versus the Pugs of John. Or fluid. Natural bounce off each other. There's a test of the 6 styles come in. The flashes are brilliant. Nurse has got 2. I'm actually not trying to check around CT if anyone's there or not, given the fact that Val did trade out forward, but you know, they found out right away there's only 2 players on the site. And that's going to be a save call from John. Nothing really much John can do. Can't really reinforce the site when both players are out. John, now in a bit of a back against the wall so far. Terrorists win. 14 on the board. Like I said at this point, I said at the pre-match, if John don't win Inferno, it's going to be incredibly difficult to get back into the match. It looks like it's happening currently, that they're losing Inferno. Just wondering how they can get back into this, honestly. John with the 4 spy. Actually, no, half spy. Well, next 2 rounds can be 4 spies regardless at this stage, but 5-7s are particularly strong, as well as the Deagle. Start goes into favor of Tux taking down the Hugh. They just can't catch a break. That's all I'm going to say. This we literally can't catch a break at this stage. 4 players on that A side. In fact, though, Danger's lost that duel against Valiant, but hasn't fully lost it yet. It's 2 for 1 in the favor. John's picked up a weapon. That's a 3 for 2. Now, John, if he sees anything or hears anything, he might spray for us on the balcony. Looming above. Could get a 2k here once the smoke goes away. Now, the below the balcony, John's got 1. Super goes to the flank. One, and John to a second, and John's Industries could have an 8 round on the board. If you don't know who Top is John. If it's not obvious enough, okay? I'm not saying the T name. Danger. Molotov towards Sandbag. In fact, I think it's forced John out. Yeah, it's forced John out, actually. Everyone's been forced out here. Got a buy for John. 14-8. John just needs to hold for the next couple of rounds to really put some doubt into Mind Freak. So Mind Freak still swaying a banana. John's HE grenade does yield some dividends. Massive dividends. Could be such a tough round here. He's got this angle towards middle. They all know it's a B hit. Smokes Molly's ready to go. John counters with a Molly of his own. John waits for the Molly to burn out before counter flashing. The double flash comes out. The counter flash doesn't come out. Actually, it does. But they all look away. Verse is just charging in. However, Valve wins at New Box. Hughes coming in. It's gone bang. Bombs dropped in the middle of nowhere. Smoke's been thrown down by Danger. Bombs can be planted for first box, and Danger's going to see what he can do. Danger can clutch these scenarios, but they're being super aggressive to him, and Danger's just blasted away by a decoy of motion, allowing Q to win that 1v1. He almost did it, by the way. He almost did it. It'll be 9 rounds for John as they succeed that retake. The spray transfer almost nailed it. Buy versus a Mac 10 on Mind Freak. Mind Freak's buy getting a bit weaker. John itself, though, they don't have much money either. They're going to be very, very careful with this round as well. They haven't had a clean win, basically. Just put them in a scenario where they're literally working with scraps. They lose this round, and Mind Freak most likely going to win. Given that John will have very little weapons. Flashbang goes in. Balance does peek out. It's going to be a 1-for-1. As Forlex goes down, John on brackets. Can he take down Danger? In the middle, he does. However, it's Satit's going to lose on the side. And they do lose on the side. Both Versa and Tux get one apiece. B's already rotated already, so Val's already ready to go. Just in case John is like, let's go time. John playing distraction. Trying to pick off anyone at this stage. Val shut down by Super. And it's just John left, and John's out in the open. Tux gobbles him up. 15 on the board for Mind Freak. And, well, John, they have nothing at this stage. Absolutely nothing. Could be a timeout called. But no, it looks like John doesn't call any timeouts. There's not. Guess the opening. I love how they focus on the nades, and they killed the rooster as well. Hearing all these tap, 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 tap. he's just taking down Val. Valiant speaks out. This is going to be... it is all over. And Mind Freak get number 1 on the board. Like I say, Mind Freak, well, we can check out the stats here as well. Basically, Versa and Super, main 2 contributors there as well. I gotta say, overall, I think Super deserves man of the match for that first map. Super was very, very important, especially early on when John was just seemingly getting back into the game. Super's, just chirped up, won a couple of rounds of the Deagle, won a couple of rounds of the M4, and just let Mind Freak got a bit of a tear as well to get that 9-6 exit and 9-6 half. And Mind Freak afterwards on the T side just went off. They won 4 rounds in a row. They won about 7 rounds to 3, which was fairly decent. A lot of GGs being said in chat. I think what other things were said? Because there was a moment something said. All right, never mind. It was Tuck saying exclamation mark stay for pistol round. But overall, I'm just gonna say, like, the main comments there was definitely Super. Super actually won a lot of key rounds for Mind Freak. I mean, in particular, I say it's probably influential in that mid half of the first half there, where basically Mind Freak was seemingly being put to the sword by John, and was able to just cave out a few rounds of the M4 and the Deagle as well, which was very, very influential. I gotta say for John though, Motion was very, very good at that scout when you get a force buy against Mind Freak, which is very, very needed. I think Valiance and Val though, I think Valhalla overall was probably the best player on that team, getting a lot of crucial kills, getting a lot of crucial 1 or 2 Ks and stuff like that as well. So, yeah. That's pretty much it. We're going to get to Nuke, by the way. I think we're going to start right away. Wouldn't be surprised. Maybe not. We could not start right away. Just ready at the moment. Actually, I thought they would go in right away. But anyways, it looks like we're going to have a bit of a break. I'm going to say overall, very, very impressed with... very, very impressed with Mind Freak there. To be fair, I think this is Mind Freak's qualified to win with both looking for Org and Sunday School going out quite early. I think Mind Freak are probably licking their lips and liking their chances, given the fact they give you on Nuke. And Nuke is a CT-sided map. They give you on the disadvantage, they give you on the back foot early on. But, yeah, we'll see what they do. Actually, it was Valiance that get a lot of frags, not Valhalla. Got the wrong player. I've actually thought it was Valiance who got a lot of kills. Valhalla got a lot of kills, but actually Valiance got a lot of kills. I'm not sure why I mentioned Valhalla then. Maybe I was thinking of Valiance and I said Valhalla. They got the same name, which can be a bit dicey. How's everyone going in chat? What does everyone feel is going to win so far? Who is going to win? I reckon this could be a 2-0 to Mind Freak. That's what I'm thinking. 2-0 to Mind Freak at this stage. That's what I'm backing. I just, with John, just I just realized there's a dash in one of my screens. We have John at the moment. I mean, a CT side Nuke, even though I do say it's easy and you do it in your sleep and stuff like that, I honestly don't see them being able to do it. Like being able to hold a CT side together, personally. I reckon they'll get, probably just below standard, or something like that. But I don't see them getting any higher. That is my opinion. Like I think they probably get like 8 or 9 rounds on the CT side, and then basically that's it. Like basically what will happen is just Mind Freak will turn around, get 16, and it'll be 16 to like 9. I just feel like as CT side, you still have to have that teamwork element as well. And Mind Freak's really, really overworking John in that teamwork aspect, where I think at least 80%, maybe 90% of the trades were won by Mind Freak. Like when, 1-for-1 trade on either end, was definitely won by Mind Freak. Who are we waiting on at the moment, okay? Who are we waiting on? Who do we blame at this point? Waiting for, I was gonna say waiting for Motion. That's why he was in the server, because a few times Motion has been the one that's not been in the server. But I believe we are waiting for the last of the Mind Freaks. There's the Creed coming out. That's interesting. Who we're waiting for at the moment? I believe we're waiting for Danger at the moment, actually. Danger's probably computer. Can't handle CSGO. Or maybe he did a reset and he had, he has to warm his computer up before it enters the server. Here we go. Knife round coming out. That's going to be Mind Freak this time, giving the knife round away to John. And John will pick the CT side. If John do a North and pick the T side, I am going to be incredibly concerned. They do the KSHB, and they, or Kirby, where they pick the T side, and then wonder why everything goes wrong horribly. So if you don't know what Kirby did, Kirby picked the T side on Train against Heroic and proceeded to lose 14-1 on T side Train and proceeded to lose the game 16-2 on out of all map picks. Their map pick and North, okay? And then Heroic won 2-0 very, very quickly. Just, just to make you guys know, these so far is like never ever pick T-side Train or pick T-side Nuke. You're just asking to get whacked around the ears. Pistol coming in, John on the CT side. I'm gonna say it's not. Dooley's on John. John takes a bit of damage, but nothing big yet. Forlex waiting at Squeaky. He's just waiting for the door to open. Mind Freak retaining a passive offense. No outside control. Motion at ramp. Just waiting for the head to just roll into it. Same with Hugh. Molotovs and Flash has been thrown in. They go for a hunt Squeaky. Forlex checks T-Vents, but he's punished now. They've actually approached ramp. Motion running away. That was a decoy coming towards Squeaky. Now John's taking down Tux. Motion, can he get a few more? Val rotating over. Danger to trade, but doesn't really matter. Val just been licking his lips as he swarms down Danger and Super, and Mindfreak can't get the bomb down. They can't win the pistol. It'll be 1-0 on the board. Foul with the Org, and Verza just deleted. It's a good start from John. Very, very good start. No force buy from Mindfreak, as expected. Oh, Valhalla. Jeez, Tuck's trying to tuck his head behind the box, but he explodes like a watermelon. And he's seen the back of Super. Super trying to move, but Val's taking care of him too. And I don't think they're going to get into yard, Mindfreak. Not get into yard at all. In fact, it was being no entry. All denial. 2-0 for John at the moment. John, they need to fight back on Nuke. And they know that as well. They need to fight back in second around the board. They know you'll be versing it by. Or will they actually? Will they know they're versing it by or not? Because they didn't hear any of the weapons fire out. They just basically slaughtered them. But again, if they did buy up, they would have had some armor at least. No, I don't think they would have actually. Val takes down Tux. And Val is Orgon. Basically, outside is tearing up. Versa almost catches Val on the butt. Val gonna throw a flash out. Gonna reposition to Workshop. I think Versa is gonna be able to sneak through. I think Val hasn't realized that Versa has snuck through. Could be caught. Like I say, Val could be caught at our Workshop. He's got to be very, very careful. Ooh, that's an aggressive nade from John. Bring it to Squeaky. Now Super. Can he beat Hugh on the ramp? He does. Now the Heaven Defender is not ready to go. So this could be a straight to B site. They've got the outside control. Versus in the fence. He's caught John. And that's going to be a save call potentially from John there. They've got nobody within 10 to 15 meters of that area. Now Versus heard the smoke go down. They're going for the retake still. Now Motion gets the opener. Like I say, Versa and Val took a lot of damage. Valiance and Motion took a lot of damage there. Now Val takes down the Super. It's just Danger left in control. Do they know who's in control? Most likely they do. Now Valhalla, he goes down. Now fake smoke going down. They can't defuse the bomb. Well, they may be able to actually. Motion will go onto it, but I think he's gonna run. No, he's got it. And John have done the retake. Gonna say that's a bit of a choke from Mindfreak there. They really should have secured that round. Really should have secured it, but Valhalla, a crucial backstab. And just closing the fence around Mindfreak. I think at this stage, Mindfreak have to... No, Mindfreak, sorry. Valhalla and his boys at John have to do the risky tactics here. Like, they have to go for the 50-50 plays. Because they can't go for a standard power play against Mindfreak on their map pick. They've got to have a considered advantage. Forlex gets the open up against John. Now, John's trying to get a few birds as well. Valiant's on Heaven. Can he get a few more? I think this execute has been stopped, and it has finally been put away by Valiant's Valhalla and Hugh, all combining from various different areas to make it 4. John, another strong CT side and building that bank as well. Mindfreak are in a bit of trouble at the moment. Motion takes down Super. Val, can you do a bit more? Alex being spotted. He goes down. Ooh, Valsbor's got a second chance there. Second bite at the cherry. Motion, he's just waiting for a player to try to snipe down his teammate in Valhalla, but Motion picks up Verza. And it's going to be another clean round from John. Sharp aiming from John. There's going to be 5 rounds on the board. And John are just cruising at the moment. They know they can't have, they can't be going, 10 rounds on their CT side. They need to get 11. They need to get 12. They need to really put Mind Freak away early on and to get to Overpass. Nothing currently. Might figure up to 5-0 currently. John takes down Tarks. Very, very sharp at the moment. First, I trades out John. I'm gonna say very, very sharp at the moment from John. No nonsense tactics, but a 1-for-1 trade helps out Mind Freak a bit. Takes down Super Danger to trade. Another 1-for-1 trade. Down to that B bomb site. Might get the bomb down. They're going to put the smoke down as well. And basically, Danger will plant in it. Now, Phalanx gets onto the site right away. Does. Oh, Shutdown almost takes out Danger as well. Verzar takes down Motion. Danger's on the site by himself. And I think they may actually try to aggress and take out Danger. Now, Danger just going to stand up at this stage. They're actually going for the bomb diffuser here as well. And Valhalla taking out Danger. Val takes down Versa as well. And the 2 Vs work together. And a 6th round for John. And I'm going to say here, they're not going to be too happy about that. I'm not going to be too happy about that at all. Five AKs on the board. 3 M4s and a double AWP setup. Mind Freak's struggling like territory. I think John played very well in Nuke previously. So, even though I'm going to say I'm not surprised at this, at the same time I'm just going to say, John's doing a very, very good work on that CT side and just really punishing and not allowing Mind Freak get comfortable at all. Like, look at this from Valhalla. Like, he's absolutely... It's his yard at the moment, okay? It's his yard. Okay, it's his backyard. It's not Mind Freak's yard, it's his yard. Get off his grass. That is all he's saying at the moment. Get off my land, says Motion. Throws a pitchfork at Super. And Torlex tries to sneak through. But his flashing light gives him away. It's going to be 7 rounds for John. As they are giving Mind Freak a bit of a stomping on their own map pick. 5 Tech 9s, Mind Freak just gotta put anything to work here. Just gotta get anything working at this stage. John, it's called 4x. Bombs dropped the Squeaky, but fortunately on the good end of Squeaky, an HE grenade does a lot of damage, but Versa actually claps John before John even gets a spray down. Val with the backstab trips up Danger. Really trapping Mind Freak further and further. It's actually the first time that Mind Freak has not got a round within the first 5 rounds in this qualifier, by the way, guys. It's the first time they've not got a round within the first 5 rounds in the qualifier, and you'd be like, whoa, guys, like, geez, that's huge. And indeed it is, okay? Indeed it is. Valiance takes down Tux. Now he knows the backstab's coming in. This is the worst part. They've got such a good wraparound. They forced Valhalla out of outside, but they don't have the weapons. So Val go for the flank. Doesn't know where any of them are other than the fact they're coming around towards heaven. 15 seconds. They're going to have to rush onto the site. Motion's there with an orb. They're all ready to go. I'm gonna say, oh geez, no scope for Motion. Makes it 8 on the board. He was a bit scared there himself. He's just like, wait, what? They just dropped down out of nowhere? He even saw him there. He was a bit surprised by it. He's just like, wait, what? He's just like, okay, that's all good. That's all good. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. Don't think he expected that at all. He's just like, okay, you know, we'll take that. We'll take that. I was just gonna say, like, I don't think he expected that whatsoever. He was just like shocked when it came down. He was just like, what? What just happened here? Sucks. Forces Valhalla, I believe, off Workshop. I'm gonna ask something, you know, might be a bit out there and everything like that, but why do people still play that position of Workshop? I've never seen that Workshop position work too well at all. So I might be going, oh dude, that Workshop position is like the strongest position, but every time I see it played, I never see it work well at all, okay? It like always goes bad. Like, has anyone actually seen that position actually work? Like, at all? Because I've just never seen it work, okay, at all. It's just always, like, always just falls flat on its face. Motion. The AWP. Motion. Shuts down 4x. I was gonna say, this is such a performance from John. Going for that B site. Can Danger take out John? He does. John obliterated. They have a defense on B. They don't anymore. Hugh's been forced away from control and taken out control. Now Super shuts down Valhalla. Valiance to trade. 2v3 though is very difficult, especially... Oh, I guess Motion can pick up the AK and go for it. And that's exactly what he does. Oh, he goes the wrong way. In fact, he's taken out by Tux. That's it up to Valiant, and they've seen the nade being thrown in. And that is going to be 1 on the board for Mind Freak. After all that time, they had finally won a round. Finally. Tux walking up the yard. John, they've lost their perfection now. But will it get to them? They've only got one buy in them left at this stage. For this set before they have to eco. Val getting back to his roots, getting back to his org. Was very strong with his org earlier. Flash over, but they've actually got a player in towards secret. I do not believe they know about that player in secret. Super missed shot by Motion. Motion has to drop down, and they got to pursue him. But they can also go in towards TC lobby, given the fact they've actually forced the AWPer out. Now Motion, can he take down 4Lex? 4Lex trying to shoulder peek, but Motion... Well, I think Motion's at silo, but he isn't. Actually going to avoid Motion, actually. Going to rotate around towards Heaven. Now Verza, just waiting for the flank. Because at this point... Ooh, Val with the... Oh, he's just letting them funnel in. They found the outside player. They were going to go A, but decided not to. Val peeked at his elbow. They're actually going to go up towards Heaven instead. Now John, they're actually trapped. And perfection continues from Valhalla of that org. He's got a free K to make it 9. He goes down, Tux trades out. Give me 2 for 2. More topping front towards the lobby. Motion takes down 4Lex. The Motion only takes a bit of damage, but that's got that B side, and no Motion, he free peeks it. And he goes down to 3v3. And Mindfreak have got in towards B. But I gotta say though, Mindfreak's B hold has only been successful 1 out of 3 times, by the way. John stuck in towards control. Almost catches Danger. Danger will get the bomb plant instead. I think John might try and stop that. Can he stop it? Oh no, he doesn't, but he heavily damages Danger. Valiant grabs one. He can go for it. He might be able to do it. Verza, he's knifing him, but can he hit him with the knife? No, he can't. And Valiant has got a defuse out of nowhere. And John have made it 10. And Valiant is a smiling man. It's the hat. It's all in the hat. And John has made it 10 on the board. And they've got pass score. And Mindfreak, that's 1 round 1 at B out of 4 rounds on the retake. That is a really, really horrible stat. Jeez, John, 1 for 1. Verza trades out. And Mindfreak. Valiant's trying to get back into the A site. It's a 4v2 at the moment. Motion elsewhere on the outside. Valiant snake down 4Lex. Tux with the trade. Trying to get them 1 by 1. You see Motion. You see Motion's elbow. Tux makes it 2 on the board for Mindfreak. super. Bang! Balance, the cowboy, off his perch. Mind Freak, they need to get at least 2 more rounds to get back into this. To have a semi-decent T-side. At the moment, John is looking to... Okay. I was going to say, Hufer was MP9. I'm like, mate, what gun are you going to pick up? Then I saw the Dead Player in Heaven. I'm like, okay, there he goes. That's the one he wants to pick up. Motion. Peeking upwards. He saw Verza? No, he didn't. Just looking for Verza. Well, we know Verza's around here now, with that smoke being thrown towards Mini. And Motion. Can he get a few kills to the Orc? Oh, he's actually going to post up. Navigating that smoke. He's actually playing the smoke very well. Gonna re-smoke Squeaky, and it's gonna be a hold if it can be, but I think they may have been lured over. Hugh, expecting a backstab, gonna play anti-flash as well. 4 players on A here. Locked off towards CT vents. Alex, I think they're trying to hide at B execute. They are trying to hide at B execute. Surely they're going to rotate down now. They have to go down the vents. Looking through Toxic right away. Alex can actually prevent that peak. They've got to plant that bomb right away. They got no time. Alex grabs another bomb. Gonna be planted. Oh, John stopped. Critical stop. And Danger's got the bomb planted. Actually, Danger actually stopped planting it for a second there. I thought Danger would continue to plant it. I thought Tux did a crucial intervention taking down John. But no, he did play around a bit. Actually, I was actually really shocked that he stopped planting it. I thought it was like an amazing move by Tux to protect his teammate, protect his player with that all. Mind Freak have got 3. Mind Freak still dragging them in bit by bit. And that's what they need to do at this stage. Like, they're not going to win the half. Verza. Eco from John here. Gion Workshop. I've never seen, as I said, guys, I've never seen Workshop ever work. Like, being on the Workshop roof ever work. Never seen it work. I must be either very unlucky that I've never ever seen it ever work, or it must be just like me not having any OT games for Mirage, and it just never happens when I'm like casting the game. Sucks. Throwing the flashes, throwing the mollies. Actually hits Val for a bit of damage as well with one of the HEs. But they're going to be again. This is another fake. I think they've heard the steps as well. I think I've done this twice, by the way, where they've faked out, going towards their site. Now this time they've opened up the double doors, so John can't intervene. Now smoke being thrown in. Bears actually clipped it. Bomb will go down, will be planted. And Valiance is almost defeat the hand. Bears like deletes Valiance's hand. Now, Hugh, with the M4s, he actually got a 2k. I think they're both super in danger. Now, Motion just needs to get a head dink onto any of the players here. Verz has gone towards Dark. Checks Dark. I think you see Verz's AK. So, Motion trying to open up the angle. He's all X takes a bit of damage, trying to hold the site. Looks like Hugh's just going to get out of here. No, Hugh's trying to play X. I'm actually a bit worried about Hugh there, trying to play too greedy. He does have to get out. He doesn't have that much HP that he can just stay there for a bit longer. And also, he's not sure about the other two players. There's only 2 players on that side. Those other 2 players could be coming behind him and chopping the legs out. Motion takes down Tuck. Danger with the tray, taking down Valhalla. 1 for 1. I guess it's important to take out on Valhalla as well, because Valhalla is playing a very, very good game at the moment. Super with the Orb. Bit unusual for Super. Versa teaches Valiance who's superior V at the moment. Super with the Orb, but now John trying to lurk around. Oh, Super's missed 2 important shots, and John's just turned around and just tapped them away. Leaving just danger with the AWP. They've got to work off Versa now. And this is the worst part. John's gone down to danger though. And they've just got to get the bomb to the B side. But they have no ramp control. They have no way to get down B. Other than maybe a vent drop, but that's risky in itself because Danger's got the bomb. Meanwhile, Hughes on the site, on the B bomb site. Motion hasn't gone towards A yet. He's probably going to go towards Heaven. 4X. Are they going to get caught trying to get into the vents? 4X does drop into the vents. Motion can't do anything about it. Versa activates. They need to basically clear out the site now. Hughes got his opener. He knows Versa's coming for him. Versa basically stamps his ticket. Now can Versa get the bomb planted? Because Motion's got his angle. No, he can't. Versa will get the bomb planted. A grenade will do some damage, but not enough. Bomb flash being thrown in Versa. Staying on Silo. Motion just checking the site itself. They don't know where Danger is. Now Versa makes it clear he's gone to Toxic. Now both players miss. Motion will go for this. Oh no. He peaked and Mindfreak get a 5th. And Mindfreak sew together 4 rounds to end the half. Sometimes you just gotta let that smoke bloom. He just stepped a bit too early. John, they're not gonna be happy about that one. But John, they get 10-5. I'd say that's okay. Like, they'll be happy with that. They'll be like, yep, we got 10 rounds. Fairly decent. Good half from us. You know, it could have been worse. They could have lost CT side and would have been, well, oh God, help them at that stage. Big old SOS. Save our souls. 1 for 1. 4X and Valhalla. Now Tuxie's got another taking down Motion. Now John, they've just got to have something interesting happen on their T side. They've got to have a shout. They've got to have a plan. They've got to get that bomb planted. They've got to really make Mindfreak, you know, nervous. And, well, they've all crawled out from the vents. And, well, John, all by himself, might have to do it himself at this stage. Picks up the USP. Looks to the outside. He knows they're all surrounding him at the moment. John is looking towards ramp. He wants to get to that B site. He's got a minute to play with. And Mindfreak are well aware of how long he's got to play with. It's the hard part here. He just needs to pick the right direction. John needs to pick the right jewels. Get all 1v1s. John takes down 4X. Takes down Tux. And that's going to be the bomb planted. Super is actually down at B. John in a 1v1. Big 1v1 here for John. And John has done the impossible. And is taking down Mindfreak in a 1v3 and 1 pistols. Massive round from John. Absolutely massive. Makes it 11 in a much needed round. I was going to say earlier they needed this round. They needed to get T-side off to a good start because that CT side's going to be very difficult to navigate if Mind Freak win the opening pistols. I'm going to say Mind Freak could have a bit of confidence as well, given the fact that a lucky 1v3 lost in the round, but also could work against them as well, where they're not confident because John was able to do that. Val takes down Tux. Forgot we weren't on auto director because I was spectating John the entire time. John the perfectionist. You can hear like Galil's pow out. John takes down Danger. Drops back. John traded out. That's an AK dropped. Val shuts down Super before he can do anything. But problem is, it wasn't the AK that he took out. It was one of the pistols. Got the A site, John. Rugby throw over Squeaky. I think at this stage, I think Mind Freak are just playing to just keep their weapons. I mean, having a rifle and an MP9 go into the next round is fairly decent. Maybe back it up with an upgrade pistol. John, make it 12. Not really much was done after the post blind. Bit of damage being taken by both Danger and Hugh at the moment. Lots of being thrown in towards Hut. Lots of smoke's being thrown in as well. They're going to hit A. John goes down to Tux. Tux with a 2-tap, picks up the Mac 10. And John might do a bit of damage with that Molotov. Hits Danger for a bit. Now, Valiant takes down Verza. They might push towards B at this stage. Tux trying to sneak in that Mac 10, but he's been forced down. I'm not sure if they saw a Hue of the bomb. Hence why they're not reacting to this. Because if they saw him with the bombs, just like, no, let's not react to this. We know where the player is at the moment, like the player with the bomb. Motion takes down Super, and that's a... Whew. That's a don't argue sort of shot. Third around the board for John. Most likely at this stage. Poor Super, man. He got absolutely obliterated. This is a crazy game at the moment, given the fact that John is up 13-5 at the moment, and they've had 3 successful T-side rounds. They're doing very, very good at the moment. Tuck shuts down Val. He's actually spotted another. Takes down John as well. What's the elbow? And John, once again, have gone to that B site. It's a 5v3 scenario. Now I'm trying to think, have they won a retake Mind Freak? Well, they're looking quite good at the moment. Don't tell me that Mind Freak on the retake, they're not good at retaking B site, or B site's like a cursed site for them. Certainly hope not. Fake plant for Hugh. Just trying to look for anyone at this stage. Verza. Just waiting for Hugh to fake plant it again. Hugh going to the silo this time. Going for the smoke, but he's caught by Verza, and that's the bomb dropped. And Mind Freak, well, they're looking to get their first round on the CT side. Valiance. He's taking down Verza this time, but danger from Double Doors makes it 6 for Mind Freak, and Mind Freak get their first round on the CT side. John spams Tucks down. Great start. They needed it. Now Danger. I guess they haven't smoked fully outside yet. Danger's actually got a good POV here from just outside CT spawn. They actually spotted the hand of Hugh. All bangs it for a bit of damage. They are going to throw Molotov towards Secret, given the fact that Danger was deep at CT lobby entrance. Wonder what's being said there. Probably a bit of banter. Fucking trucks the other one down. Val drops off mini roof, gets an opener. Now Verza, can he get one? Might get a third actually. Verza he does, but can't get the fourth as Valiant cleans up. And John on 14. That is a big round for John. And not only did they win that round, they've put Mind Freak in a horrible position. Like a horrible, horrible position. Motion with the AWP. This is going to go into a third map, 100%. John holding quite firm. Another silent round. Verza. One digs John. He wrapping around. Can he spook the Heaven player? Super, is he watching? Tux, he's 2 for none. Basically, Tux has grabbed one, grabs a second as well, taking down Hugh and Motion. Does he know about another player on the outside? Probably doesn't. Valiance, can he get the second player? He does, and he's in. But no, Valiance takes out Tux as well, and Tux was on the run. It's going to be a 15th round for John. And John have got 9 map points to play with on Nuke. Jeez, John, they've negotiated the CT side. They've just blasted the C side. He gets the opener. Can he get? And he does. Danger and Tux hit the deck, and this is looking horrific for Mind Freak. Gets even worse. Super on the ground, and now it's just only up to Verza. And Verza able to grab one on the outside. Motion trades. And it's all down to Forlex. Walk into Forlex. Forlex gets one. They're going to go straight to B, and Forlex is aware of it. Just approaching every angle aggressively at this point. Flashbang goes in, checks Squeaky. Forlex caught by John from heaven. And it'll be, well, they'll make it 1-1 in the end. And John have just pulled off an insane comeback after losing that map pick of Inferno to win Nuke 16-6. And Valhalla and Valiance were crucial. And I gotta say, like, Danger, Forlex, and Super really couldn't get into that game at all. It was just all Valhalla and Valiance. Valhalla on the outside, especially on the CT side, was just an absolute godsend. And I don't know really what they could effectively do. Let's just be honest, given the fact that Valiance had control of that outside. I mean, John went on a 10-round, or not 10-round winning streak, sorry, an 8-round winning streak. And just Val was just protecting the outside. And it was just unstoppable. Like, they could not get any ground on outside. And pretty much they just funneled everyone into a site. It was just nearly impossible for Mind Freak to do anything. But Mind Freak, they did get their claws in towards the end. They got a last 4 rounds of the half. Made it 10-5. But, oh no, that pistol round was an absolute disaster. I mean, they go into the pistol round. And they had a 3v1. Good 3v1 on the CT side. And, oh no, that's all I'm going to say. They just all fell apart. They took too many 1v1 duels, and John won a impossible 1v3 they should not be winning at all. And, well, here we are at Overpass, and basically, Mind Freak, I just don't think they could ever recover from that. They just couldn't recover from that sort of loss. It's just one of those rounds where you shouldn't be losing, and it just really seemingly stuck in their heads. Admittedly, they did get a CT round after a really good stop, really good hold, but they were unable to really stop John from getting into sites at will. And it didn't really help them whatsoever that they just couldn't just shove them or push them off a site. Now, I do have some extra dessert coming in today, but my menu log's taking forever, which is, I guess, typical. What do you guys think about that game, by the way? We're just waiting for the players to get in. I wouldn't be surprised if the players just vibe out and, like, not bother. They're just like, okay, we're just gonna... Like, we're not gonna get in right away. We're into Overpass. Just an FYI, Overpass being a little final map. I was gonna say, you got a BO3 coming up for the Asian qualifiers. Got Lin Vision, who's just basically tearing up teams left, right, and center. Let's just put it this way: Lin Vision won 16-3, 16-4 so far, getting to that BO3 in the Asian qualifier. So they're almost getting to the part where, you know, they've got the BO3 starting. We also got another open qualifier for the AU scene tomorrow. Just waiting for the players to get in at the moment. I've got to say, John, they're looking confident at the moment. They're looking very, very confident. I just can't believe John won that, to be honest. I honestly can't win. I can't believe that they won that. Like, at all. Like, I really cannot believe that they won that map. I guess right now, I don't think Mind Freak believed that they won that map either. They're probably sitting there being like, okay, so how do we win that map, okay? Like, what do we do? How do we do that again? There's a lot of CSGO going on today, actually. There's obviously this Skyline Masters with a few AU players in there as well. Are we still waiting for danger again? No, we're not. Okay, I was gonna say, I'm like, are you really waiting for danger? I was like, this coast being like, it's always danger, isn't it? It's always him. It's always him that we're waiting on. Now, this time is something on someone's from John's team, okay? And ironically enough, it is Valhalla pulling the game up this time, okay? So we're gonna have a knife round, by the way. Knife round to begin the final map. Winner of this BO3. And the team that will go to the close qualies. Yeah, jeez. Close qualies. Amazing. Now, knifing starts. And it's going to be a very important knife round because the winner will start CT side. There's just danger left. And the John Industries complex will be on that CT side. John will pick the CT side. Just an FYI, guys, you know, John had an incredible CT side on Nuke. An unbeatable CT side on Nuke. Pistol round coming in. Mind Freak. They're going to go for the B site. Flashes and smokes being thrown in. There's going to rush B. I'm not sure if John's prepared for it. They're not. The burst fire from Danger's just obliterated the water and ramp defenders. Valiant strikes back from the... He actually strikes back from the barrels. Takes down 2, but he's just being traded out. But Motion, he activates. Can Motion win the 1v1? Urza's here in the steps back. He's going to pick up the bomb. Go for the plant at default. At least get money on the board for Mind Freak in case they lose this 1v1. Put the pressure on Motion. Motion, he's seen him. Verza drops back. I think Verza might... Verza was playing for a monster. Motion's just got to go at this point. Motion does have a smoke. Motion can't find the bomb. But Verza certainly found him. Verza going for the stabs. He can't find anyone. Oh, he gets him right in the stomach. And Verza with the knife will win the first round for Mind Freak. Right in the stomach, just as the round was, just as the defuse was happening. That nervous missed defuse by Motion there, I think, cost him that round. Just jumped up. Could have been... I'm not really too sure on that one. I'm not entirely too sure if that cost him the round. Anyways, guys, I'm going to pick up my hot chocolate after this. Motion that scout was very, very good on Inferno, but this time around he's just being dunked on by Tux. Big Kobe. Be right back, guys. I gotta go get my food. Here's this taking down John as well, and Mind Freak is starting to having a big impact on their T side. It's the opposite of Nuke. The utility's gone one way as well. She might be able to get a kill, but unable to. Trying to really force the issue. He's only on 6 HP, so it's just like, just hope I can get anything at this stage. Bombs planted. Mind Freak take down Valhalla. Spurs are just waiting for that. Anyways, guys, gonna be BRB for a few seconds. Oh, not a few seconds, probably for a few minutes. I think Mind Freak, when I get back, probably be on 3 or 4 rounds, maybe 5. 3 rounds? Boo. Okay, what happened? Let me guess, you know, John took him for... Oh, motion. He is in motion indeed. And 4Lex, well, he's doing what 4Lex does best. End round. Danger, he rails in. Got my hot chocolate. All ready to go. Mind Freak. Got their 3rd round on the board. Looking to get their 4th. It's a 3v3, Galils and an AK versus M4s. The A1S says, oh, you look in the wrong direction. They're looking for the Optimus player. They're not sure where the Optimus player is, and Valiant he just pops in at the perfect time. I think Valiant was hit that Molotov. The actual glass bottle. Bomb being planted at Optimus. Super crushed hard on the 3rd round. Okay, it probably took a long time. Danger's in a really shit spot at the moment. Because Val knows where he is, and Danger's only got really few positions to operate from Optimus. Val, open up the angle. Danger's just on the side angle, just hoping he wins the duel. And he does. Danger. Probably his heart's beating at probably like 200 beats per minute in that round there. It's like... trying to breathe. He knows he's going to be peaked upon on so many angles, but he's just, you know, got to calm down. 4 rounds on the board for Mind Freak. God, I got something so good from Suncharos. Chocolate. John, trying to go for the 1D get party. Doesn't get it. Motion though. Almost takes down Versa. Takes a lot of damage in exchange though. I don't think he's getting out. Oh no. Oh no, he almost got out there. Motion trapped in restrooms at the moment. It's going to be on an angle so he can't be banged out by a HE grenade, but I think it's just going to be... Oh no, he is. Oh no, he isn't. Motion gets the 1 dig, and Valence is able to make it a 2 for 1 in the favor of John. Versa lurking. To the trade. He's actually got an AK as well. Could line them all up to end the round. 1 for 1. Danger trying to get the head ding. Able to get it. Fate plants. All you need is just a clip on him. And John, get that 1st round on the board. Oh. The stuffed cherry I had just split open. Oh my god. Let's just put it this way. I got some chocolate on me and hope it's not everywhere. But anyway. It's good. Valiant stops 4X. Now, Mind Freak. We've got 4 rounds on the board. I only need to get, you know, probably 2 or 3 more rounds and have a good T side. But John, they want other plans. They want to get a clean CT side. I really put Mind Freak under the medal. Oh. And that's not looking good at all for Mind Freak. And Mind Freak are all dead. Easy 2K. John or 2. 4-2. Mind Freak on pistols. Most likely going to be a third round for John. Now Tarks and Fullux tagged up heavily. They do take down John, but I don't think they... Oh, missed shot from Motion. Motion misses another shot as well. Might go down here, but uses the USB to get back onto it. Then Fullux does trade. Danger with the 1D, and Fullux trades out as well as the AK as Danger goes down. Maybe a 1v1 against Valhalla, and Valhalla makes no mistake. Instantly rotates. And Fullux doesn't even get a chance to breathe. Doesn't even get a chance to put the bomb down either. And John on free. Gotta say, they've been doing a really good job, John, at making sure they don't get an opportunity to just do anything at this stage. Reinforced an AK and an AWP. Oh, that HE grenade didn't go so well for Valhalla. Huge flashbang being thrown towards Monster. Mind Freak trying to fake this out. We'll actually throw back the play in Monster. I think Danger's actually lured Valiance out. They had a feeling that Valiance would push this. But then no one followed it up off that flash. Motion takes down Verza. Could be a fourth round for John. Ooh, Fullux killed after round as well by Valhalla. That is going to sting, and John starting to get a bit of foothold into the game. Mind Freak throwing a deco again. I gotta say, just not liking Mind Freak's just it's a nuke all over again. It's happening all over again where they just get nothing done on the T side. But this time it's in reverse. They get all their rounds in the first couple of rounds, and now they're just falling apart. Trying to get the 1D. John takes down 4 in the end. Verz are trying to trade out. John is able to in the end. Verz has got a 2k. They're onto the A site. We'll get the bomb planted. They actually will plant a reverse default as well by Danger. Very risky plant, actually. Danger does get the bomb planted in the end. There's the AWP straight to Crown Jewels. Valhalla goes down. Just as I cursed, you know. Valiant's taking down Danger. Could they go for a retake here? They don't know where Super is. And Super, he's actually at the back of the site trying to defend that bomb. Oh, jeez, he's got one thing by here. That's unfortunate. 5-4. Oh, motion. That's not good at the moment. He misses the self boost. Must have thought it was CS2 where you can't hit that self boost anymore. You knocking on those wall bangs. John, we get that retake. I gotta say, that round was a round. He was going back and forth. Now, Forlex, so be careful here. Oh, HE grenade thrown towards Forlex. Forlex not gonna be too happy about that. Should voice his displeasure. That's the grenade thrown to him. Gonna be a bit unhappy there. He's gonna be like, what nuisances, you know. These kids these days. Super takes down John. Gonna be 5v4. Forlex takes a bit of damage. Apparently they've released the Val taking down Verza. They've released the best players in big event arena matches. Oh jeez, this hold. Balance for Valhalla. Take a bow and John goes up to 6. So they release the best players in big event arena matches post-COVID. It's Simple, Zywoot, then Shiro, then Hunter, then JKS, then Brokey, then Electronic, then Rops, then Nico, then Rain, then Quesarado, Elige, and then Axel and Bit. Like the best 450 rounds played. Ooh, Forlex has caught Valhalla there. That was a bit out of the blue. Valhalla didn't check short at all. Went straight away to connect and was just caught out. His had his pockets picked. Nah, but like, the only reason why I looked at it is because some guy, like, literally the first tweet was calling out Kasada Yenko. They're saying that Nico was one of the best players. Which I'm gonna say at the moment is like, I take that with a bit of a grain of salt, basically. It's funny how different some aims are. Balance is almost one invisible to me. Oh yeah, definitely, okay. Motion doesn't need a crosshair, okay? You know what? Dexter trolled and said one time that his crosshair is 1x1 because his crosshair is always on him, so he plays on 1x1 resolution. Obviously he doesn't. Here. Could be traded out, is traded out by Super. Flashbang being thrown in. Now it's going to be a Molotov and smokes onto the target. Can they find anything? John finds Tux. John finds Danger as well. And Valiance from the back of sight. And John have held to make it 7. Yeah, let's check all the crosshairs. Motion doesn't play with a crosshair. Motion doesn't have a crosshair. Valiant has a small green dot. Val has a green dot with a bit of a cross. Hugh has a big light blue crosshair. Super has a small light blue crosshair. Tux has the same crosshair as Super but green. And Forlex has a red dot. Oh no. He's got in Forlex. He snuck around. He's just jamming to the music. You know, lights are flashing and Forlex is just jamming to it as he sneaks behind. They're getting ready for an A execute, but they have no idea that Forlex is coming behind as Forlex slowly moves. John has actually got a bit aggressive here. John's taken out by Tux from behind. Forlex, will he get the knife out? Checking the bank. He might get the knife out. He sees the AWPer. He's going to go for the knife. Oh, he takes out Motion. He saw Motion trying to look around. Now Hugh, he's got the bomb dropped from him, but from his that Forlex has got an AWP now, so Hugh's going to grab a bigger wallbang. Bomb's been picked up. Danger's taken down. Another. Danger's got a second, taking out the player connector. And Super with the 1-2 punch backstabs Hugh. And Mindfreaker got 5. Forlex doing the ultimate Naruto. Just stealthing around. Metal Gear Solid, actually. Not Naruto. Metal Gear Solid. Nickname is Solid Snake. I'm not sure if it's a tech pause or not, but with Mindfreak really doing nothing, like, you know, going to A or anything like that, this I think John's got 8 here. Unless they lose these Angels really bad, oh geez, Valiant's blown away. Secondary flash is coming in. They know where they're coming from. Valhalla dodging between the pillars. Can he get another? Hugh trying to be the backup, but they've lost Val. Hugh, 1-for-1 trading. I can't believe John's losing this, okay? Given the fact that they know where everyone is. John stuck between enemy lines. Super, he gets the second. He knows where the last player is. A HE grenade to Motion. He can actually go through water and go towards A. And Motion's beginning to doubt that he's going to go towards B. Now he's going to go towards A instead. Motion did not hear that movement. Super. Probably will plant an Optimus. And we'll go back into the backside. Oh, that's a very aggressive peek. Oh, he's seen Motion. Goes for the 1-tap on Motion. Motion could go for the wallbang here, so he's going to be very careful, Super. Super. Motion doesn't see anything, so Motion still thinks he's on the site. At default. Nah. Super. Pre-fires. Misses a few shots, but able to win that 1v1, making it 6 on the board for Mindfreak. You got a bit over-eager there. You saw that. It's got a bit over-eager. Seven, 6. And they're just charging through the stage, but Hugh, he's got a kill on the Super, but traded out 1-for-1. But they've already lost 3 players already. Now, ooh, another 1-for-1 trade. This is getting a bit out of control, but Mindfreak able to get 7 on the board. It's getting a bit worried there. Mindfreak gets 7 on the OVP, and that is looking pretty good at the moment. Over past 7 rounds, you know, you want at least 6 on your T side, getting 7. This is what they wanted on Nuke, okay? Pretty much. This is what they wanted on Nuke. They wanted the extra 7 or 8 rounds. Valhalla gets the opener. Super to trade. 1-for-1. Like I say, this game, like in particular, the trades have been really, really good. It's been, I think it's 60% trade percentage on both teams. There's rarely been a trade that has not had one player list dying. Like, there hasn't been, 2-for-nothings or anything like that. It's always been like a 2-for-1 or like, 1-for-1. In fact, that was a rarity there as John takes down Super. Full X. Spread across the map. This is what I'm referring to here as well. Basically, the players at one point are all under pressure. Hugh rotating over towards Evan, catches Full X out in the open. Bomb being planted by Danger. Oh, can he get the final touches on Tux? He does. Now it's up to Danger, and that's going to be an 8th round for John. Very, very close third map. What time is it, actually? Okay, I'll take myself off the other game. There's no way that this, I'll be going to the other game. I'll take myself off that. Let's get myself off that. But I guess if you want to watch the 500 game, I think Define has it on his channel. Give me a time out here. Actually, I think it's a tech pause. Yeah, it's a tech pause. Quickly check why it's a tech pause, because there was something said in chat. Probably see my face covered in chocolate. Headset issue. That's what it said, headset. Someone's headset's, someone threw the headset against the wall. Probably not a good idea. Wall beats headset. Nah, I'm just kidding, of course. Okay, don't DM motion and be like, man, you threw your headset against the wall, bro. Nah. It's probably like, disconnected. Or anything like that. Jump peek from Tux. Ooh, Versa. Takes out early, but John to trade. I'm gonna say, like, this is what I mean. Like, it's just so hard for even Mindfreak or John to get an advantage here because, like, the moment they get, they get one player up and stuff like that, it's just immediately a trade or an aggression from the opposite side of the map. Like, both teams are like the yin and yang to each other, basically. Because honestly, like, this is like happened so many times. Like, so many times that that they get it open on one side of the map and instantly the lurk is traded out. Entering the B side, Full X on the pillar, takes down one. Can he take down a bit more? No, he cannot. A 2-for-1 in the favor of Mindfreak John. And it gets worse, a 3-for-1, and now it's up to Versa. Versa takes down John, make it a 1v2. Picks up the Glock. Ooh, not sure about this one. Versa pushing that smoke. Was pushing that smoke. Should be taken out quickly, it is. Hugh makes it 9 for John. I say at this point, I just don't know who's going to win. Like, honestly, I have no idea who's going to win at this point. It just can go any way. Obviously, Mindfreak have got a bit of favoritism, obviously being on the CT side, 7 rounds up. Obviously, got 7 rounds on the T side. But I just don't know where it's going to go. Like, honestly, like, you know, they can definitely come back into it. Oh, Super's been caught. John was waiting for it. And Mindfreak lose one early. I'm gonna say, this John Industries team, they've read up on all these teams they're gonna be playing against. They've studied. They've watched them. Keep pushing up, so 1-for-1 trade. Now it's gonna be another 1-for-1 trade, but Danger's gonna live, but he's eventually gonna be put down. And it's just, oh jeez, that nade, perfect from Valhalla. And Valiance will finish him off, and John on 10. That was such a beautiful nade from Valhalla. Actually, it got Tux on the shoulder. And that's a 40-point damage. And that little shot just could finish him off with ease. Just brings a tear to my eye, guys, okay? Brings a tear to my eye. How beautiful that was. John with the Mac 10. He is farming. Super the trade. Super has been very sharp. Always gets a 1-for-1. It doesn't really matter. John, 11. They recover all the weapons. Mac 10's on the ground. Dropped. They don't need it anymore. 11-7. Because, hey, John, once again, they're just getting ahead. By hook or by crook, they're just sneaking ahead over and over and over again. And it's really against the run of play. Like, I wouldn't expect John's team to be winning this against Mindfreak. I even said, you know, pre-game, that Mindfreak would just sweep them up if they lose Inferno. But no, like, the opposite's happened. It's just been John Industries on the team-based map, out-teaming Mindfreak in motion. Forlex, he's not dancing to those lights anymore. Wallbanged. Damn. Val, slowly but surely, he's seen Tux. And John, this is actually a rarity. It's first time in a row, 2 rounds in a row, where John has got 3 kills without a trade. No trades given. I would not be surprised if Mindfreak call a timeout here. Because John's getting on top of them now. Like, John is 100% getting on top of them. They can hear John laughing, cackling. And Foggers especially can hear John laughing and cackling. Even though Foggers is not in the channel. But anyway. Foul takes down Danger. That's another M4 not saved. Now Super's just gonna try and live. He ain't gonna live. Hugh. Bang. Back of the head. Motion stealing the bread from the picnic basket. And John are up by 5. What are you guys thinking at the moment here? Do you think Mindfreak can get back onto this, okay? Super. Hearing a bit of noise. Super's gonna just really fire up like Super's in that play where, you know, they've got Deagles, they've got USPs, guns that are unlikely to win, but just comes in and gets a 2-tap, you know, gets a 2D. Motion, oh, he's being dinked. The motion goes down to Versa. Versus the 5-7. Can he fire up? He's got one early mind free. They get given a gibby. They don't care how they get it, but he sprays back. Not even a dink either on any of those kills. Just quality spray downs, all hitting. Now John picks up the AWP. The hero AWP. Execute on the site. Do they check restrooms? I hope they do. 2k. And also the restroom player taken out. Super's got a 2D, but traded down by Valhalla. Gives him not an opportunity, not even a chance. Give 13 on the board for John. John seemingly absolutely crushing at the moment. I think there's some mind games going on as well, because there's been a lot of talk and chat. So there's another timeout. Let's see if there's any mind games in chat going on at the moment. Tuck's calling the tactical timeout. Jeez, Valhalla's going a bit hard here. Val's really getting into Mind Freak at the moment. I do agree with that timeout call from Tux. It had to be either the previous round or this round they got to call a timeout. Because these rounds, like the last 2 to 3 rounds, have not even been close. Like, not even been close at all. It's just been John with a very dominant so far. Guns being handed over. John. The now or never. Nah, not really now or never, but John. One hand on a closed qualifier spot. It's a big round for John Industries. They win this round. They break Mind Freak. They will get to 15. Danger in Connector. Wins the duel. Needs to keep Connector. Can't let that site be split apart. They try to force their way in. It's a 2-for-1 entry in the favor of Mind Freak. Now Danger will throw a flash to help his teammates out on site. Super back in water. John has managed to get their way into sight, but have not recovered the bomb at water. Super trying to just find anyone that's paid. Furs of the backstab. Danger goes down. They need to just keep it there. John looks as he reloads. He's going to be punished. And also Valiance goes down, but able to trade. Super already on site. Makes it 8 for Mind Freak and basically able to keep the genie in his bottle for an extra round. You're going to be thrown in. Deal no damage. Mind Freak at this stage is just trying to hope anything works. I've been thrown in 4x. Guess the opener. Valiance actually goes down to Tux at A as well. Tux, be careful there though, because he's in a really hard position to defend, because Verse is now caught on 2 mines. He has to retreat, but he couldn't. He's caught at Connector. Also, I've been thrown in. They're waiting for Tux motion. And motion will get his wish. And now it's a 3v3. They're going to find Danger on the site. Danger. Not terribly too sure where to go. He's caught motion, but motion. He gets the aim just a bit quicker. Needed to be a 2-tap. Isn't. John have got 3 straight kills in a row. And the bomb's going to rotate towards B. He's in, hit 4 legs. Shuts down Valhalla, makes it a 2v2. Crucial 2v2. Probably looking towards the B bomb site. Emotion, trying to sell A. Wonder if they can... If they hear that bomb being planted, Hugh will still win the duel regardless. Because Hugh's got a large amount of HP. Unless Hugh muffs up the spray. Could muff up the spray. He does. And now Motion's actually going to go down there quickly. Because basically, Bullx does have a kit. And Motion, I got to say right now, he runs into the nade. Bullx already on the bomb. Goes for the pot shot, misses. And Bullx will get the defuse. And Mindfreak get 9. A brave gambit to go to B without any protection. But Hugh, despite the superior HP, loses the 1v1 duel. And that's the end of the round. (13-9). Smoke flash is being thrown on. Valhalla. We've actually caught 2 players that were first of the insta trade. Mindfreak. At this stage, Mindfreak's got their backs against the walls every single round. Unless they get a really, really clean. Like, they need to get a really, really clean round at all, Mindfreak. But problem is, Mindfreak have been winning rounds with 1 or 2 players alive. And that's going to cost them in the long run. They know that. They're trying to get a clean round, but John are making it so difficult for them to get a clean round. 4x on default. I don't think they'll expect this, actually. I think John's going to go down early, because I don't think the flash will reach 4x, but 4x, the spray just can't be controlled. He drops. Super with another trade as well coming up from water. He's being heavily pressured. Hugh runs up from Monster. Bomb planted. Valiance will take a bit of damage from the HE grenade. Verza waiting for Valiance. Probably will guess another player will be at water. Rotation's coming through as well. Verza trying to fight for map control. He knows Hugh's around here at water. He's got the information. Now Verza. He's Valiance. Bounce can be sprayed. Sees Hugh. Great 2-tap. And Mindfreak are going to make it 10. But the problem is, it's still the reoccurring problem, is that they only kept 2 players alive this time around. They need to grab all the utility they can. We gotta grab that kit. Gotta grab that kit, Danger. Oh, Danger, you gotta at this stage, you really gotta grab anything that's worth money. I think that was a kit, right? Am I seeing things? That was a kit, correct? I'm very sure that was a kit that he was jumping over. Because now they have 2 kits, obviously. If they lose because Danger doesn't have a kit, not going to look good for them. But anyway, 13-10 Mindfreak. As I said before, they're not winning rounds convincingly. John has seen Super. John does get to take a bit of damage, but Super drops. And Super's been huge for Mindfreak. Verza. Gonna wash down the bread with some champagne. Tux. Trying to sell it, just going back to site. Verza can activate at any time. Tux is being spotted. Tux is gonna try and delay this execute. Allow Verza to work in off it. Ooh, John rotate just in time to catch Versa's lurk. Versa Oh no, John's rotating quickly across. Now, Tux got a lot of people to take care of. Misses the second shot, he's going to be punished. Now, John, he thinks he's got Versa, but Versa's able to shut down John. That's going to be a 3v3 battle. Advantage to John at the moment, given that Versa took a lot of damage in that exchange. Now, Motion's head's been seen. Motion will drop. Should be a quick trade. Or no, it won't be a quick trade. Forlex rotating across as well. Now, Versa hasn't got much HP. Forlex takes down Val. Now it's just Hugh left. They need a work on coming out. Oh, somehow Forlex has done it! Hugh just misses a gimme. That's going to be 11 rounds on the board, and this time, Mind Freak get a bit of money into their bank accounts, keeping Free alive. It's only about $300 or $200, but it's money nonetheless. Anything for money at this stage for the CT side. Because at this stage, they can't lose a round, otherwise it's just 15. But at least this time they have some breathing room. If they lose this round, they can still buy in. Obviously, someone's going to be on a 5-7. But it's better than their previous rounds where they can't buy jack. Tux with the open connector. John slowly peeking right in the crown jewels. Valhalla goes down. Now John, they're feeling the flames. Well, not literally. Oh, Hugh, sharp. Nexa, he would be saying that was sharp. John takes out 4 legs. Turns off the lights. Tux lurking around. He caught John. Now it's a 3v3. Tux takes down Hugh as well. He's just doing everything at this stage, isn't he? Everything. Bombs planted. By motion at 2v2. Danger. 2 riflers. They've heard Tux. Drops. Motion's grabbed 1. Traded out by Tux. Tux, he's heard Valiance at bank. Problem is, Tux has to peek it, but Valiance should win this duel. Exactly what happens. John has finally got 14 on the board. Mind Freak just won't go away. Warspy comes in for Mind Freak. Did we have Vexite as an order? Yes, we did. A lot of V's in the roster. To be fair, this is a pug roster, so don't take it too much to heart, okay? Maybe they should have V's in every roster, okay? Just get Versa over to, you know, John. Get Vexite. Who else has a V in their name in the AU scene? I have no idea who else has a V in their name, actually. Get all the V's into one team. John, like I say right now, John's not really expected to make the closed qualies, okay? So it'll be amazing if they do. We need more V's. Put them to Vipiro, the UK team, to be Vipiro with Vexite, Valiance, Foul, Halla, and Versa. Put more V teams. V for victory. Valiance, the open arm motion. Oh, Forlex gonna get 2 more. No, he can't motion. Trades that out. I don't know how he traded it out. And, well, that's gonna be round over. And that's gonna be 15. Valiance shoved down by Versa, but that doesn't really mean much. Because, basically, John's got the B site. Verza trying to rotate around. Can he clutch this one out? Missed AWP shot. Potion's gonna hit the second one. Don't imagine him missing it. Ooh, I think he saw it. Yeah, oh no, didn't. Nah, Verza's saving. Probably a smart decision here for Verza to save. They went for the risk, but no reward. Yeah, I gotta say right now, I think John have got this. I think John are gonna put 16 on the board. I'm a big believer in John. I've got to like Mind Freak following the new, like, not new, really, but Cooper said it, like, it's better to have 2 force buys than having 1 buy. As you can see there, they forced up twice. Because they had a decent opportunity that round. I mean, if the B site survives a little bit longer, Verz will get a free kill on A and able to rotate around. But the B site, well, they got a bit stuck. They got a bit stuck. Mindfree just playing very passively here, just incredibly passively. Versa takes down Valhalla. There's another trade, crucial trade as well. Keeping that one-man advantage. Danger. Act up motion. The HE grenade's actually gonna do a bit of damage. Danger takes out motion. Danger's burning. Traded out by Valiant. Verza shuts down John. That's the bomb dropped. And now Valiant is gonna have to get back with it as well. Actually, did he? Alright, because they're gonna calm that steps there, but I think it was his teammate. Valiant has to check a lot of angles. I think he's going to try and slide down to B at this stage. Oh, he's not. He's actually going to challenge A. I'm going to say right now, I think John's going to be surprised by this. Not John, Mindfreak's going to be surprised by this, that Valiant has gone towards A. To be sprayed through the smoke? No, he isn't. Valiant gets to the other side of the smoke, trying to push Super, finds Super's head. 1v2. Nah, trade out by 4x. 12 on the board for Mindfreak. Mindfreak win their first force spike, grab 2 weapons out of it. It only gets easier from here. I'm not sure if Tux would have a Paradox skin. May do. Give me a timeout, 15-12. Another timeout. I think that was timeout was called by John. I hope it was called by John because I wasn't paying attention. But I assume they called it. Now, they got the AKs. They actually got the bomb planter. This was very, very integral to get the bomb planter for these AKs. Mind Freak, they can't blink at the stage. Mind Freak, as I said, it gets easier for here for them if they want to put this to OT. The only part where it gets harder is when they only have one player alive. But still, at least they have MP9s compared to Double Round where they had absolutely nothing but sticks and harsh language. The other game, Tyler just won their first map against Lin Vision, which I gotta say, against the run of play. So that's interesting. Tyloo trying to get to their own close qualifiers. I think at the moment for the close qualifiers for Tyloo, I think with Rare Atom not being in the disbanded, I'm not sure who they gave the second invite to for the Asia side. So obviously the close qualifiers is Vertex and Rooster. Actually, they did give it to Rare Atom in the end. Rare Atom and Mongos, as expected. Tux takes down Motion. John shuts down 4X. 4X staying on default, box being caught out. Now John's been flashed, but he gets the default at least. Now, John Valiance with the trade. John actually got taken down there. Now Danger, he trades out. Ooh, I think Hugh, he's on for connector. Hugh's actually stuck in short at the moment. So Valiance is going to have to try and free him out. Valiance trying to go for the tap. Can't get the much needed grasp, but he grabs one. Flashbang being thrown in. Under a lot of pressure is Valiance. Tux. 1, 2. Mind Freak make it 13. They keep 2 players alive. That's going to damage their money slightly, but doesn't matter. They've still got weapons. For 15-13. Now, gets the opener. Super tries to trade back via the wallbang. I have no idea how he does 0 damage there. Can John make the 16? And it's looking like a dream at the moment. Now this is a hard part because Verza is stuck and he's dead. And that's the A side open. Verza could not be helped. His backup teammate was demolished. Valiance, he almost caught Super out. He almost caught the B defenders out. And the B defenders are not on site. Now Valiance flash in. Taken down by 4X. But they've just done the ring around on them. They've just given the slip. Mind Freak thinks it's A execute. It isn't. It's B. Bombs planted on B by Motion. Now goes down. That's a 2v2. That was a bit silly from John. But it's actually hard for Mind Freak to try and retake this. I'm not sure what they're doing at this point. They have to retake from short. There's no choice. John's expecting to retake from... Well, they go for the smoke. Motion's on Toxic. Doesn't get the first, but misses the second. But John can just fire from heaven all day, and that's what he does. And John, from heaven, makes it 16 and makes it 2-1. And John wins 2-1. Hugh with a 30 bang, 40, 30 whatever. 30 bomb. And John win on the 2 team-based maps, which is basically Nuke and Overpass. They lose Inferno. I just don't know how they did this. Like, in the close qualifiers, I don't know how they did this. They won the maps that were least likely to win on. Okay? Like, I'd say Inferno and Nuke, they may win that. That's probably the ones you want to look at. But they won Nuke and Overpass against Mind Freak, and that's not going to be looking too good for Mind Freak, to be honest. I'm going to say Mind Freak, they had to get more. Like, they had to get more than what they got on their T-sides if they want to win these team-based maps. It's just, basically, John had little pressure on them as well to get the required rounds on their T sides, because they were expected to lose those sort of maps. Well, Mind Freak were under immense pressure. And at the end of the day, I gotta say, well, congratulations to John. They deserved it. They played incredibly well on the T side. They played very well on the CT sides. Like, let's just think about it. Like, let's talk about their T side basically. CT side. They got the required rounds on Nuke. They got 10 rounds on Nuke, despite the lack of the laps at the end where they completely messed around and lost 4 rounds for no reason. They got just under the requirement for CT side on Overpass. Like, there was 8-7, should be 9-6. And they were able to just get it done on the T side. And they actually had a bit of a tear on the T side as well, until Mind Freak started playing catch up. I've got to say, John, having the grit to just stay in there and just hustle a lot harder was really good to see. And we'll be seeing them in the closed qualifiers. Now, the open qualifier is tomorrow. Okay, another open qualifier. So basically, looking for Org and Sunday School get to start again. Overall, I gotta say, Mind Freak. I gotta say, every team that dropped the ball after looking for Org got knocked out by Ozone. Oh, they're going to be kicking themselves. John took that opportunity big and strong because they knew that looking for Org, we're probably going to win that spot. Anyways, guys, that's going to be it. Congratulations, okay? And I don't know what John Industries logo is going to be, to be honest, okay? But I got to say at the moment, John Industries, I would say they're making up the number. They're making up the numbers. But we'll see, because that Nuke and Overpass was suspiciously strong. It was very strong showing from John. But I'm starting to think, I think Vertex and Rooster, this is the worst part. It's even though John's strong at Nuke and Overpass, you're going into Rooster and Vertex, who are very strong at Overpass as well. So they could get killed by map selection as well. And also, the Inferno is not good. So I gotta say right now, if I was John, I would not be picking Inferno. Because you played well on Nuke and Overpass. Stick to those strengths. Do not pick Inferno. Because you got absolutely bundled out by Mind Freak there. Mind Freak's speciality is definitely not Inferno. Anyways, that's gonna be it. You wonder if looking for Org getting knocked out actually put any pressure on all the others to win? So more pressure. Maybe. But, I gotta say right now, there was a lot of upsets on that day 2 in the first match. There was a lot of upsets, like Sunday School getting knocked out. Let me look at the other ones as well. Mind Freak didn't feel any pressure, I gotta say right now. And they didn't feel any pressure, obviously, until John Industries beat them. Probably Sunday School, potentially. I wouldn't say Mind Freak suffered any pressure. I think Mind Freak is a genuine arm wrestle between those two teams, a genuine arm wrestle. I was just surprised at how much better John was on those team-based maps. They were very good. So yeah, that'll be it. See you guys later. See you guys later on Twitter, YouTube, and Twitch. And peace out. See you guys later. We'll be here tomorrow, casting probably the 2nd or 3rd round. We'll see. Peace out.